Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday night. We're so glad you're with us. And this is part 2 of Tony's birthday celebration, but otherwise known as it is March 16th, and we've got a fabulous 3 hours live from Los Angeles. It is all about jewelry. And let me say, we've got some really cool pieces tonight. If you've never seen a Sunday night before, well, it's always fun because it's a great little addendum to our Sunday mornings. And oh, what a morning we had with such incredible jewelry. Well, we're going to continue that tonight. A lot of brand new is on the way, but we also have some requests already coming in. So Janice, whenever you're ready, we did try to find the perfect ruby for you, and I think we might have it standing by. So that's coming up, as well as, well, we've got a couple of Tanzanites. I always like to let you know there are some big values. One of our biggest values is actually a pendant. If you don't yet have a pendant and you need a larger size, get ready. We've got a really cool Tanzanite square cushion in one of the best per carat values we've seen. Also, on the Tanzanite front, we have a gorgeous pair of earrings. Now, they're fancy cuts. They incorporate a more unusual stone with them, and they're really a cool value as well. So we're going to see some huge discounts tonight. Listen, it's the end of the week, and we've got a really cool show to really start discounting. And there's also brand new, a lot of brand new actually, that we're going to see, and a returning favorite. Y'all know Lauren's Links. Well, the most premium version of Lauren's Links is here today. I can honestly say that we have not seen this in a while, and I never thought we would see it again. It's the pink and white diamond links. So I call it pink links, and it's coming up, carat 20. It's our last call on that one. We will not be able to bring that back again and again and again. So if you love the links collection, get ready. It's coming up with pink and white diamonds, and it's fabulous. And we also have, oh, there's a new diaspore. It's a trillion cut, loving that one, and so much more. There's even an emerald bangle. We've seen some incredible emeralds the last couple of days. The 5 carat, the 8 carat this morning. I have got it's a bangle bracelet with all these matched stones. Just when you think you can't match even 2 emeralds, we got 5 in 1 bangle, and it's going to give you about 4 carats in emeralds, all out of Colombia. So that's all happening. Speaking of emeralds, we do have a gents emerald ring as well. That's been marked down. A huge Russian Montoid. I did bring, I found a really, really incredible 4.5 carat color change sphene too. So that's going to be coming up as well. I know Pat K. Pat, if you're out there, I messaged you. I don't know if you check your what do you call that, the social media thing, the Facebook. But Pat, I know you've been looking for a 4 to 5 carat. I do have one. So just in case Pat K is out there looking for that sphene, I do have a round. And then we have, our zircon collection continues. We're going to bring you a dynamic pink that has a little pinky gold into it in the round. So all that and more, plus your requests, whatever it is you'd like to see, I'm happy to bring it on out. Please let me know what we can find for you. And you won't believe what we're starting with, something that you would never expect. And take a look at this. It's our Trapiche, but it's actually a pendant. And it's really the price tag that I think is going to wow everybody here. That's what's so incredible. Let's talk about item number 1128004. And again, welcome to Sunday night. It's our, gosh, let's see, 4 shows all weekend long. It's our last, and we've got 3 hours. Now, of course, tomorrow night as well. But let me just say, this jewelry tonight is priced so well, and I'm going to go a little bit lower on everything. I don't think there's going to be a thing left. So you are in the right place tonight, and stay right there and make sure you call in early, because as usual, we got a lot of one-of-a-kinds. They're not going to be sitting around. So let's start with our, well, can you believe it? 18 karat gold. It's a 96-point Trapiche emerald, and it's a round. So these are really cool stones, and of course not something you see just anywhere and everywhere. But we have this special piece with a 96-point round, then 10 points in diamond stacked above it. It's going to stay in our 18 karat white gold, and it comes with the chain, which is that beautiful box link chain. And wait till you see this from a distance on the hand. It's 4 stones among those 10 points, and then I love how that it actually is set together so it almost looks like a diamond shape as your bail. And then you've got this, of course, the 6-spoke style. These are really cool emeralds. They're not like a star stone that we see in the sapphire world where there's a little movement to an asterism. This is actually a stationary type design that's really cool, and yet so rare, and yet we always see these prices a little bit sky high because of the rarity. And let me go ahead and show you from a distance away what this is going to look like. It's simple enough and elegant enough to wear every single day. Let me make sure I face it forward to you. There is an 18-inch chain coming along with it. Plus, you can see that is one slinky, beautiful, high polished chain that you have there, but also going to be adjustable. So 18 inches is the max length, but then you can go ahead and use that little sliding bar or sliding bead to make it a little shorter if you like. So you've got options there, and that's going to be a chain that, sure enough, it'll come off that piece and can be worn with others as well. But you don't see many Trapiches in a pendant. Let's show it from a distance away on the neckline so you can see it here. First of all, against a skin tone. I mean, really, when was the last time we saw a trapiche in a pendant? I'm trying to think if there has been one. I think there was one and it was really, really large and quite pricey. Take a look at that from a distance away. That green, that beautiful 6-spoke style with that nucleus in the center and a nice, what looks like from a distance, it looks like one big diamond, doesn't it? But it's the 4-round brilliance put together in almost a diamond shape. So we're going to take another look at it close up. Did I get you the length? Actually, let me do that real quick. So this one's new, so I want to get you the length here top to bottom so you know every last detail about your pendant. And there it is at a little over a ½ inch. It's about right there, just about, what do you say, like a little, I would just call it a little over a half. I mean, it's right there. So let's take another close-up look at it, get you great value. And I know these can be a little intimidating because they are in any form, in any way, in any shape. They're always going to be a little bit more expensive because they are so rare, so exotic. But instead of this $49.99, let me show you how we can work a Sunday night and how we can really start, kind of like if you look at this as the end of the week, really get your week started off right as far as getting you some really big values, some huge savings, and watch what we're going to do here instead of $49.99. I mean business today, okay? We're going to really rock your world with these opportunities and these price tags and these discounts, and it's not going to be 4,000, 3 or 2 or 1. A trapiche under $1,000, come on now. It's a miracle. We're going to make it $999. That's it. First caller only. And that comes with an 18-karat gold chain as well. So our $5,000 piece is no longer. It is $999 trapiche and diamonds and 18-karat solid gold. Now that is how you shop. And that's what we're going to do all throughout this big Sunday night. So get ready. We also have a Tahitian pearl. It's one of our larger Tahitian pearls. It's massive. And wait till you see the colors. And I say colors because we never want one flat color with a pearl. We want it to have all the rainbow colors. And this one does. So get ready, Tahitian pearl lovers. Oh, speaking of, we have an entire necklace of golden South Sea pearls. But usually those are strands that are $10,000 and $12,000. I've had two. They've been $10,000 and $12,000. Let me show you this. You want another rarity? Check this out from a distance away. There are 9 pearls. They're all going to be the golden South Sea pearls here. And wait till you see what we're going to do for the value. I cannot get over this one. Let me know on the trapiche, $9.99. Here's what I'm going to do is show you on the hand here. Our next opportunity, which is going to be, these are still South Sea golden pearls. Now, we sometimes see really big ones like 9, 10 millimeters. These are all 5.5, but they're all going to be still South Sea. What that means is they come from the mollusk naturally. They're not cultivated in a pearl farm or cultured. So that's really important. It's 18-karat gold as well. So let's roll out the 18-karat gold in now in the yellow. 112-7998. If you'd like the trapiche, let me know. It's $9.99. But this is going to be a wild night of one of a kinds, I can tell you. And look at how we're starting with 5.5 millimeters, and you get 9 individual stones. So they're going to go 3/4 of the way around the neckline. So really what that does is give you all that full front look. So meaning, as far as when someone looks at you with your necklace on, you're going to see pearls all the way from the one side of the neckline to the other and down through the center. So that's what we have. And then this beautiful chain, it's going to be a little bit of adjustability here. You've got an 18-inch chain, but then you can actually make it 17 as well. So you've got a beautiful look there. And we've got the perfect way to dot your neckline with pearls here with that gorgeous golden that are natural. These are not dyed because, again, they're South Sea golden pearls, 5.5. There are 9 stones. 18-karat yellow gold only. There is one. And that is it. It does have the spring ring closure you will see there, and then one more adjustable length so you can really make it shorter or longer if you'd like to. But this is another big moment here, and unfortunately only one. I wish we had a ton of them. That would be nice. It'd be a great gift idea. June coming up. Before you know it, think about all the pearls that we love. But of course, this is a really exotic way. And you can see here how they're spaced about 1 inch apart. And they're going to go from one side of the neckline to the other. So all you see are those fantastic pearls. I mean, I'm wearing a similar color, and yet they still stand out. And they're completely round. These are not oblong or Baroque pearls at all. They're perfectly round. It's just so unique to see golden pearls that are this size and yet still out of the South Sea variety. Let's take a look at it close up. Why not? Because I want to show you the quality of these pearls, and they're all matched up and they're all the same size. And look at that. And what we did was, it's because you were probably wondering, wait, that's a curb link chain that's got that sparkle factor, but then also the stones are drilled. So what that allows us to do is, instead of setting them with, you know, pearls are kind of tricky to set in a necklace, right? You don't really do prongs. They're fully around. So what do? Well, in this case, drilled through the pearl. Think about that without ruining the pearl and its integrity. You drill through it and then string the chain through it as well. So that's really impressive. And then they do little station styles to keep the pearls all separated at that right proper distance from each other. And you can see how cool is that it's actually, think of like a miniature little curve link that you have here. And there's only one and it's under $1,000. And again, 9 individual golden pearls is what you're getting here, and a really fabulous way to go about it, where that's a rare exotic variety of pearl. We know that, and not many chances in this world. Remember when we've had strands, the full strand of pearls in the golden variety, they've been $10,000. We had one that was $10,000, and we had one that was $12,000, and a lot of you said, hold on, not sure I can do that for one necklace. Well, here's your chance to pick up a really important golden pearl style, and yet it's going to be under $1,000 and not $999 or $888. Going even lower than that for you. So give me a call quickly if you'd like it. It's not $777. Welcome to Sunday nights. And again, this is a really good night to be shopping. Check out the values we have here. You're seeing yet another one here. And you know what? If you don't love $777, that's no problem either. We'll make it $699. That's it. One only, though, stays in the yellow gold. Then we'll get to our big jumbo Tahitian. And I'll tell you, if you like unusual stones, you may want to pick up the Trapiche necklace and this fabulous golden pearl piece. And let me make sure you all see that it is 9 stones, 3/4 the way around the neckline. So you see it there. That one is already sold. Congratulations. Now we go to the Tahitian pearl, which is 112-7465, which is a ring. And that's what you want in a Tahitian pearl, where it's not just black or charcoal or gray. It's actually got what we call the peacock tones, which is what you have all the way through with those greens and those aquas and those blues and those purples all together. This is item number, wow, it's a platinum piece too, 7465, platinum with a 13 millimeter. Now we're talking jumbo yet again. So that's what we typically see. And this is also South Sea. It's just called a natural Tahitian when they're in those darker colors. And then these really cool tube set diamonds. Well, it's only 17 points, but I say only, but those are each 8.5 point diamonds, and they're VS quality. So that's important as well. Now this one is really unique. Let's look at the inside here too, to see how it's set. And again, that solid platinum, we'll still size it for you, no problem there. You can see it's almost, is that the letter H, or am I seeing things? I guess that could be. So if that's a meaningful letter to you, that'd be kind of cool, right? And you just have that little inside, like think of it like custom monogram for you. But here we are with the 13 millimeter perfectly round. This is not a Baroque Tahitian. It's very common to see Baroque Tahitian pearls out there. This one is not. Baroque just simply means those really kind of odd shapes where they look a little kind of misshapen instead of just the consistent round that you get in a really good pearl. This is what you get in a high quality. This is kind of like the equivalence of seeing, if you had, I mean, we see all kinds of diamonds, but if you saw, let's say you're used to seeing 1 carat diamonds, if you were walking into a store and you suddenly saw a 10 carat diamond, usually pearls are about 5 to 6 millimeters, kind of like what we just saw in the necklace in the golden variety. That's a more typical pearl size range. Now, here you're going extra jumbo large here with this 13 millimeters. So it really is, remember, these are natural stones. They're produced within the mollusk. So there's a little nucleus at the center, and the pearl's reaction to that nucleus entering its kind of, it's like when the little, usually a grain of sand, enters its safe space, its little home, it has that reaction kind of the way our immune system would be when we're trying to, fend off outside radicals, right? So that's how the pearls are made. From something that's a little bit of an obstacle, something beautiful actually is derived. And that's what we're seeing here. And then, of course, coats and coats of nacre. That's why it's really tough to find the really big sizes like this is. And yet it's not going to be, well, I'm just going to cut right to it. This is a $4,999 piece that I am not asking $49.99 at all. It's going to be for one caller only, of course. And watch this value, under $1,000. It's $999. We're doing that. We're really making everything so crazy affordable. I have got full range here to really make sure everything goes, whatever prices you're used to seeing, the great values you've been accustomed to here are going completely bonkers tonight. And let me try this on for you as well so you can see how big this pearl is. If you're not familiar with a 13 millimeter pearl, well, now, and there's, of course, there's a little naturals there. That's to be expected. Now, we're really up close. We're looking at the most magnified view, right? You could see an inclusion in a 1 carat diamond here. So that's where you've got, let me show you from a distance away because because you're going to see that beautiful reflective quality, that glow off the stone's surface there. You see, that's what you really want. You want those little bit of those warm tones reflecting off the surface, like a peacock feather with all the iridescence, blues and greens and purples. That's exactly what you have here as your sheen. In the same way we want a white pearl to be a lot of pastels as well. Flat color is not what we're looking for. If you're looking at the quality of luster, you're looking for multiple tones of colors, and that really has it. There you see from the side and the detail, it's $9.99. There's a wide platinum band underneath it. There are two really large diamonds that are going on each outer corner, if you will. That is really awesome. And it's $9.99 for 30 more seconds, then we're gonna move on. Don't forget about our Trapiche that is here for under $1,000 as well. There's a really cool designer aqua, this month's birthstone. Take a look, that one's neat. That's a really cool emerald cut. We love those really saturated stones. And I have one of these stones. I thought this was Paraíba, and I thought, what's it doing here for so much affordability? Well, we've got a really cool new fine tourmaline, which have the look of Paraíbas with the blues and the greens. We'll show that to you, and that's coming up as well, and very quickly. Also, you know what's interesting? We've seen a couple of really unusual colors of diamonds lately. It's been a lot of fun to see some greens and some oranges. I actually have one that combines both, a green, an orange, and yellow, and white. And again, Janice, whenever you're ready, I don't know if Janice is with us, and I just want to make sure you are before I start showing you rubies that we've hand selected that you might like. So Janice, if you're with us, and let me know, we've got two rubies to show you, because I know she wanted an oval, and we found two of our best ovals, and they're really heavily discounted. And then take a look at this. This is the new pendant that has four different colors of diamond, but three of the four are the unusual and the rare, and that's an orange diamond, a green diamond, yellow diamonds surrounding them in the halos, and white diamonds around that in this beautiful designer necklace. This is 112-5418, and it's also, well, it's platinum and it's 18 karat gold. Where you see yellow, that's 18K. Where you see white metal, that's platinum, and then it comes with the chain. Now, I have a large breakdown here for you. It's item number 5418, and if you want the Tahitian pearl, it is still hanging out here at $9.99, so I'm just going to keep on moving, and we rely on you guys to make the call and let us know what you'd like from this amazing selection tonight so far, and then we'll keep that going. But look at that. The orange diamond, first of all, is the, let's see, we've got golden and we've got orange yellow, so there's a green in there. So we got to make sure, yeah, it's a 21-point green. I think that's where we meant to say green instead of golden, because it's definitely green. So at the very base there, you're seeing the green diamond, which is the 21-pointer, and then you have a 24-point orange diamond. So those are the two big ones there that you see centered up. The yellow diamond weight is another 11 points, and then white diamonds at 37. So you're getting quite a few, and again, a beautiful look, almost like that cherry blossom look, or a little bit like a floral, and you've got the bail right at the top, hidden at the top point where these great designs meet. Let's take a look at the piece from a distance on the hand. The chain is going to be included. It's 18 inches, and then it's adjustable as well. So a lot of these pieces are worth the price tag of admission for the chain, and then all the extra is, well, free. That's even better. So let's take a look just so you can see the spring ring closure that you have in the back of the chain, and then also the adjustability is here because you can slide. It's really easy. You slide the bead. That's what you do. Slide it to make it shorter, and then if you want it at maximum length like it is now, it's 18 inches, but you can really fine tune it. Love that. It's a chain you can take off this piece and wear with others as well. Let me get you length on the pendant itself. Now remember, this is like your, really tough stones to get as far as colors of diamond, all in one piece. So if you've been collecting different colors of diamond, you can see 1 inch in top to bottom length. This is a way to knock out 3 different exotic colors all at once and wear them all at one time. The orange, the green, the yellow, and keep in mind, they are all natural. Do not let our prices fool you. They're natural yellow, green, and orange and white diamonds all together. So when you see it from a distance away, how beautiful is that? You can see it's got a great size to it. Looks amazing, is amazing. The price tag, even more amazing, because I cannot leave it at $59.99. This is a unique style, and that's still, I would say, everyday wearable. Why not? If you love that look, and why not incorporate really beautiful natural colors of diamonds all together at one time, and you could still stack it and layer it because of its length being a little more elongated. You could wear it with other shorter pieces as well and have that layering effect that is so hot right now, but it is a value. Where have you heard that before? It's everything we're doing tonight. You will be absolutely mesmerized by every single price tag that we drop down. Then we've got so much brand new as well, but this is not $59. One collar takes it, stays as is with that two-tone platinum and 18 karat. Notice we didn't do gold for the white metal, we did platinum. We elevated it to the top, two metals, and combined them together. But you're not spending $59, $49, $39, $29, $19. I tell you, this is one of those days that you are going to want to shop multiple items, especially if you like unusual and collector's pieces. We've already had, look, we've had Trapiche. We've had golden South Sea pearls in a necklace. We've had a fabulous now, well, this one is really incredible. I mean, that's just stunning. And the Tahitian pearl in that big size. Well, let's make it even better than $1,500. And again, green, orange, yellow, white diamonds. It's a little bit everything. We're going to make this one even better than $15 or $14.99. First caller, it stays as is. You get the chain for free. It's a good $600 or $700 chain that is coming with it. So that's added value. And we will make this one $1,299. Welcome into Sunday. It's certainly a day we're going to train you to really be here, because there are values like never before. And we've seen 4 of them already. So 4 out of 4, all big values. $12.99 only on that one. Let me know if you'd like it. And that'll be for one caller only. And don't forget about that Tahitian. And then the big aqua designer style, the new fine tourmaline, which is out of Brazil. So a close neighbor to the Paraíba, and it looks like Paraíba. So that could be interesting. Then we have the new sphene, 4.5 carats in a sphene. Wait to see it. Can you imagine a round? We saw a round earlier today. It was about 30, was it 50 points or 30 points, somewhere in that range? It was a smaller stone. And it was in a beautiful necklace. Well, today the big one comes out to play. The museum collectible of all museums. And quite frankly, all the sphenes that color change are really, I would say, appropriate to consider as museum quality. But wait till you see what we have coming up, and I'll flash it for you next. We'll see who's got that necklace. And again, full on pendant, chain, everything. Okay, brace yourselves. And if you have sensitive eyes, you may need to look away for a moment, because this is not for the faint of heart. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And that is 4.5 carats of a color changing sphene, everybody, with more red than really any other color. And they're big, pronounced, bright, bright flashes of red. That is something of, well, collectible, yeah, to say the least. It is 112-7987 and brand new right now. So this is the time to pick it up. And don't forget about the $9.99 Tahitian pearl. That's really specialty. And then our necklace, we'll see who's got our orange and yellow and green and white diamonds all in one. That's so amazing. And then here we are with the 4.5 carater. That's a lovely piece. Our largest, besides, you know, I'll tell you, the larger stones usually get darker. And so a lot of there's a larger stone here that's a 5 carat. It's a radiant. I'm not really that interested in showing it to you because it's extremely dark. So what you tend to do is you miss out on some of the dispersion level, and I don't want you to have to wrestle with that. I want sphene, and I want every piece we give you to have everything going on. And so if this stone is known for dispersion level that's really, really high, as in higher than diamonds by far, and if it's also a stone that, well, has the color change, which I can't necessarily show you here, but just note that all that the body color that's green there is going to change to red. So when you change your light source, the entirety of the stone changes as well. So you get a really special, unique stone in that it's changing color and it's dispersive all at the same time in this massive size. And the diamond weight is a carat 32 as well. So they go side to side. We've done this in the white gold here. You can change it up if you want to. So it can be yellow gold, it can be rose gold, whatever you need. Obviously that stone's gonna look good no matter what. But now, that's why a carat 32, you see the side to side that you've got there going on. It's really a statement piece, no doubt. But let's just go ahead and show it to you here on the hand. It is fabulous. See what I mean by side to side? And this is also telling, because a lot of times when we get further away from the sphenes, they do, even if they look really bright and open color close up, they tend to look a little darker when you get further away. That stone is not. And that's why we don't usually see that with the bigger material. Usually they get darker. They can be a little too dark for my taste and for yours as well. I've heard you guys ask about that. So here we are with the most amazing, I think for the big size, you've got it all going on. Plus we do fancy the rounds. It is a fancy cut. It is a big size. It is a glorious dispersion, and then of course the color changing ability, which makes it phenomenal, quite literally. And let's take it down, way down from, why is this so affordable as it is? I'm shocked this is starting even below $20,000 when it's that size and that color and everything else going on. Let's make it even more affordable than even $14,999. That is what we are to get today. That is true. So here we are. Oh, that's not, oh, I'll take it. Tracy, thank you so much. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Kirsten. Thank you so much. Hey, Kirsten, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll take it. Lady Sunshine. Okay. That sounds good for a Sunday, right? Yeah. I mean, I just, why not? It's a beautiful, sunny, sunshiny Sunday. And we've got the amazing, amazing values that'll light up your life. This is what it's all about. Rare, rare, rare. It doesn't get any more rare than this stone. We are really the only ones that have it, especially if you want nice quality. Because again, I mentioned this earlier. Oh, there he is. I mentioned earlier that some of our rejected color change sphenes had left us a few years ago, and they ended up on a rival network. So, and oh, you guys had noted that. Did you see what they're selling them for? Yes. Needless to say, it was a lot more. It was 4 times what we were selling our really good stones for. So there's really, again, you got the great quality, you got the great value, everything all in one. Let's make this even better than $14,999. Do we have a collector tonight? We must. Have we had any collectors show up on this Sunday night ready to shop? Ready to save, ready to get a big old value on something really dynamite? Here it is. Well, this is going to be a wild one. It's not even 10,000 or 99. You don't mind if I bring out these really big museum pieces early, do you? I know sometimes, there's a lot of belief out there that you got to warm up the show. I believe just go ahead. We start hot. We start hot and we keep it hot, Really, truly bring it right from the beginning, because our early birds know. They know you wait. And you've all heard, you snooze, you lose. That's what happens on these one-of-a-kind collector's pieces. And this one's not even $99.99. First caller will take it. I can't believe we have a color-changing stone this good, this big, and this really amazing. And yes, all those different colors, you're not even seeing it at its maximum capability here, because that, when it really moves, look at that. That's when you really see this stone just bring the action. And we'll make it $4,999. One caller. That's one of our ultimate collectibles. I also have demontoid. That's almost 2 carats out of Russia. I do have a yellow diamond east-west set. I have the biggest Tanzanite values we've had in a long time. I have a pink zircon out of the Premier Private Collection as well. So all of that and more. Paraiba's here as well, the blue-green, and the new find that looks exactly like a Paraiba that should be $12,000. So we'll make that available for less. But first caller at $49.99, who will it be? And by the way, Jess, who got that gorgeous necklace earlier from you? Jennifer, hi. And do you remember where she was calling from? I'd love to know who's joining us from where across the country tonight, as we are here in Southern California, hoping that we can bring a little bit of that. She was in Alabama? Wonderful. Well, Jennifer, thank you so much, and enjoy that golden pearl piece. And then let me know if you want our the multicolored diamonds or the Tahitian pearl or the Trapiche for under $1,000. I'm a little... Yeah, that's concerning if we got a Trapiche at $9.99 that's still here. That's never happened before. And then here we go with the sphene for $49.99. So lots of collectibles, but then there's the aqua. And the aqua is, I flashed this earlier, and there was a lot of oohs and ahs because it's that deep, dark, saturated Sierra Santa Maria we love. And this is just a fun band. I'm going to flip it because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the other way is the right way. I don't know. Let's see, maybe just because the diamonds are on one side there. Yeah, but this is something we have not seen before. A very unique designer band that also incorporates your mixed metals here. 112-7947 is your item number, and that is platinum. And I have a feeling a little 18-karat yellow gold as well. It's not even listed, but that's there because platinum is not a yellow metal. So we've got the carat 95. It's an emerald cut in the aqua with 9 points in diamonds. They're along one side. Now, there's some really interesting bookends within the band. You see the rib texture it has, first of all, and then look at that. The yellow gold actually crosses over and wraps around one side, and then you've got the diamonds, 3 on each side there. But notice it's also a really prominent yellow gold basket for that stone on the sides because it is a semi-bezel. So you see that each side, east and west, are wrapped in the gold, and then you've got those little bookends right there that give it this very designer detail right there. So it's really interesting and so detailed. For being simple, it's striking. There's a lot of detail for being a wide band to start, but then we've added a lot to that. And yet, okay, so this is staying as is. We can size it for you. This is a lot of metal, heavy metal, to say the least. Carat 95 in the emerald cut, and might I add, one of the more deep, dark, saturated aquas we've had. We are used to Sierra Santa Maria, so all of our aquas have a nice tone, a richness, and saturation to them. But that stone is even better. And let me just try it on for you. And look at that, face up directly. We've already had some emerald cuts go this weekend in our many designer shows that we've had. But take a look at this. Wow, that's another way to wear it. You can see now I've reversed it so the diamonds are basically at the bottom there towards the fingertips. But we'll switch it around for you so you can see it multiple ways. But this has a value. And even though it's not been on the air that I know of, it started at $39.99. There's another way to wear it with the diamonds up top just so you can see, because I kind of prefer it that way. That looks like the right side up to me. We're going to make it better than $39.99. Only one though, and that's where you get that really bold, beautiful, bright Sierra Santa Maria. That is fantastic, like a sky blue. Really, truly rich, like that piercing blue of a just bright, bright, sunny day that couldn't be clearer, right? That's what you get here with these aquas, and most aquas are more like the white background than they are blues. Most of the time, it's very faint if you get any color at all. It's barely there. Like someone would have to tell you, oh yeah, that's my aqua. And you're going, really? And then, oh, I guess I can see that, maybe. Okay, kinda, you know? It's like we always say, if someone has to tell you it's a pink diamond, it's probably not the pinkest color. You wanna be able to see it, recognize it. That's what's happening here. It's not going to be 39. I sure hope I'm not talking to myself tonight, because this is a really, really good show. And look at that, that's a fantastic value. And here we go. With a better price, blow it out, $1,299. First caller on that one, that's it. For the big aqua, the big, beautiful, bright, we love an emerald cut. And when the emerald cut can sustain the color, that's very important, because usually the emerald cuts, again, you know this with any stone, including even the darker stones like Tanzanite, they tend to, sometimes emerald cuts can give you a little less color throughout the midpoint of that stone. And can we see what's going on with that, just to make sure we got that up and running? And then we've got Tanzanite earrings. Who are these for? Okay, Pamela, so we've got 2 drops. Now, I also have fancy cuts, Pamela, if you want pink sapphires to go with it, but let's show her a couple of aqua, or rather Tanzanite opportunities. And we've got actually some really, really big drops, and then we have some emerald cuts that we showed earlier this morning. So we'll show you both. But Pamela, if you need a big Tanzanite, and there's also a pendant that's a really big discount tonight. I'm really excited for that one, because, well, I wish there were more than one, but there's only one. Let's see who's got the aqua. Thank you so much. Keep on calling from anything you've seen earlier. Well, that's beautiful. I wouldn't mind. 10 karat. Oh, right. Oh, I remember that. Wonderful. Well, thank you for that. Well, thanks, Pamela. First of all, I was just reminded what you purchased yesterday, and that's a great piece. So this would be the match, knowing that, you know, remembering that stone as I do in the platinum. Now, obviously, I don't have any earrings in platinum. Did you get the aqua? Thank you. The aqua's gone. And then, Pamela, these are still going to be white metal, so it'll still match your platinum ring, because I know your ring was in platinum. And then here we have something. I think I hear it now. We're good. Thank you. Thank you for the magic touch that I don't have. Here we go. This is going to be, okay. This is 1125371. That is so good. And that's going to be one pair of that I really love, because hers was 10.5. These are also 10.5. Almost. Well, no, they are. They're actually a little over 10.5 each. So 5371 is going to get you 18 karat gold with a 2114 carat weight here. 2114, meaning yes, there's going to be, figure about 1060 of each. Really impressive. Then you have, gosh, I love those stones. They're big, they're bold, they're bright, they're drops, starting with diamonds, leading with diamonds, wrapping around with the halo. That's 116. Overall there, 116. And here we go. I am ready to move these out. You need a great value, you're gonna get one. This actually, I don't know if she needs a pendant as well, Andy, or maybe she already has one. There's a square cushion pendant, and I'm looking at the values across the board on my Blue Wing Block Ds. There's the pendant. So that's a square cushion. This is more of a elongated cushion. You can see that, almost looks like an oval. This one's square, but they would all coordinate together beautifully. And this is going to be, oh boy, $29,999 is where they began. Let me show you a real quick look at them. If you need to see them on the ear here, I always like to do that, so you can see them from a distance, get the measurement, all of that. Thank you, Pamela, for the request. I'm sorry, I knocked that one over. Take a look at this from a distance away, but this is an important look. And of course, it's tough to do when you have a really big stone like this. The engineering of the earring has to be right on so that it can sit properly, and when it's on the ear, you will see exactly how that's done. There's your 1 3/8, and boy, that is correct. 1 3/8 exact, and then it's going to have a flip down hinge here to your lever back style, straight post, so that's easy. And then I'll go ahead and pop one on while I put this one back up to your eye level so you can see what that's all about. Red galore. And if it's red under those lights, that's a really good sign. And boy, those are easy to put on. It's actually, it's not a locking hinge. It just like literally flips up, and it doesn't actually touch the post. So see, when you see them from a distance, see how gorgeous those are? And do you see what I mean about how they're engineered properly so they sit face up? So all your stone is gonna sit directly to the outside world as it should, where it's not drooping or falling forward or anything like that. So it's really well done. Let's go back to our wheel, and I just want you to see the size when they're on, and it's almost acting as an omega back is really what it feels like, because the post doesn't actually lock in in to the backing. So that's really well done. And it's going to be, okay, we're going to just blow them out. And remember, they're 18 karat gold, which I also love. So there's the upgrade there, which helps them be a little more, you know, hypoallergenic if you're sensitive to alloys, which a lot of us are, myself included. And we'll make this only $99.99 for the pair. And that is something special when you've got 10 plus carats. I mean, really 2114, really impressive. If each one is identical, you figure it's like a 1060, almost 1057 if they were exactly the same size, but so much diamond weight. A lot of the 18 karat gold that we enjoy seeing. I also have a drop with an emerald cut, and then I can go ahead and give you a similar value here on the pendant as well, which is the square cushion, which is a 13 karat. But real quick, when that is, if you don't want to bother to do the math, I will be happy to do it for you because I'm really proud of this discount. It's $470 a carat. If you don't talk about the gold and we don't talk about the carat 16 in diamonds, just the Tanzanites alone that are that incredible match pair are $472 a carat. For museum reserves, both matched, incredible. Then I have the pendant. Now, I don't know if she saw these earlier. Yes, Jess, go ahead. Linda from Illinois. No, really? Oh my goodness, Tony, you got to hear this. Really? Oh my goodness. Well, let me say hi to Linda. Not only say hi to Linda, but Linda, it's her birthday today. She shares our birthday with Tony here. So that's wonderful. Shares a birthday with Tony, his birthday. Well, Linda in Illinois, first of all, I think of my mom. I have a Linda from Illinois. It's my mom. My mom's named Linda, and she is from Illinois as well, born and bred. But so exciting. Linda, happy birthday to you. And what a great way to treat yourself with your birthstone, no less. She's probably never seen aquas quite that high end. She's probably looked at her birthstone for a long time and thought, never saw one quite that color. So Linda, happy birthday to you. Many, many happy returns. Thank you for spending a little bit of your special day with us. That means a lot. So very nice. All right, so let's take a look at this. We've got the fabulous Tanzanite drop earrings. Then I'll show you. Let's go, just in case she did not see these this morning, I did have the emerald cuts here that are a little bit lighter. They're emerald cuts, and this is a drop as well, but not articulated with movement. It's going to have more of that long linear style. So that's an emerald cut with these kind of ribbons of gold and diamonds. So that's another way to go. And then let's just show you the pendant, because the pendant's pretty awesome as well, and it's going to be 6740. So we've kind of laid down the gauntlet of price tags and per carat price tags that we're going to try to top. Let me show you this one. And this could be for anybody. It's not a request. But it is my pick for Tanzanite pricing and value tonight. So this is one I do not want you to miss. It's 6740 is the item number on that 1291, and that's awfully special, isn't it? It's a 1291, almost 13 carats, but it's a square cushion, very unique, very squared off too, where sometimes they can be very rounded and they almost look like a round. This really has that pronounced corner and those angles, so you really see the squared off shape. Not to mention it's got the diamond halo, diamonds in the bail. We will show you from a distance away as well, but this is not one that's going to last, I can tell you that, because it's even better. I've just given you a $470 per carat price tag on two. Now we're going with one bigger stone, because I know there was a bigger carat weight in the earrings, but remember it was still, you know, 10 carat. This is a bigger one. This is almost 13 carats. So it's a bigger individual stone. And then we'll show you how it works and how it looks on the neckline as well. But this is going to be, and let me just help you out, because it's a $19,999, but I know that that price tag per carat is not going to be quite as good as what we just saw, and I'm trying to make it even better. So here's how we do it. Well, if we take $475 a carat and apply it to the 1291, that should be 6132. I will just take it lower than that and we'll give it away. And here's what it looks like from a distance. Now, this is a nice big bail, so it'll work with your diamonds by the yard or some of your heavier, thicker chains you might have that you want to put with something of this size. And then we'll show you the length here and then show it on. But this is a total length. If you want to just look at the piece with the bail, it is 1.25 inches top to bottom. And that's very important. And we'll take a look at it on the neckline as well. So you can see it here, because there's where you get a more true, really good look at the color. The color in the neon is established well here because, of course, well, you know, this is a lower light. This is more, it's still not going to be your normal light. So this will get even richer when you see it in person. But look how beautiful that is. Against a skin tone, against a bright color, it just never ceases to amaze. Welcome to the world of Blue Wing Block D. It's only the best ever mine from that one source in the world. And let's take it up close up for you as well. 6132 is just applying that same amazing per carat price. I got a better one, $59.99 on that pendant for one collar only. So that's a good way to go if you love a Tanzanite of that Museum Reserve variety. And there it is on a great, great discount day that this has already been and will continue to be for the next 2 hours and 20 minutes. So let me know what your favorites are. And Pamela, if we can assist in any way, I don't know if she needs something a little smaller in an earring, but I don't know if we have much in the way that's going to be a cushion cut that's any smaller than that. Certainly we're getting down to the wire on our Tanzanites overall, both rings, pendants, and earrings and everything else. I mean, it's getting really, really limited. So that's important to remember. Don't forget about that sphene. We've got the big time sphene, the 4.5 carater. And then let's go ahead and show you this new find. So we'll take a little Tanzanite break, although I do have some more affordable rings later in the show. We're gonna see a 952, and we'll also see an oval that's classic. And then we also have, oh, the color change diaspore in the trillion. Look at this. This is a really cool newer style. And yet I've seen it with aqua, that's gone, but look at that trillion diaspore we're going to see in a little bit. So that's coming up, not to mention the classic of a 7-stone diamond band also here. But let's get to the new find. Looks like Paraiba without the price tag. Could not imagine a better opportunity. And guess what? It's from Brazil. So you're not having to go to the Mozambique or the Nigerian material here to get the look-alike. Now, we've had actual Paraibas from both Mozambique and Nigeria. That's where most of our stones actually hail from. But it is going to be this one, in this sense, new from Brazil. And I can't get into the exact locale. We can just say for now, Brazilian new find. Because if we start giving away locations, then it gets a little more dangerous for the miners that are there trying to bring more material up for us. So 112-6346 is the number. Don't forget about that Tanzanite pendant. That one is even, that's that 460 a carat or so. So we got you some really good values on some Tanzanites tonight. But here we are with the new find, and this is Brazilian. So again, you got automatically the most well-known source for tourmalines really in the world. Of course, the Brazilian's important because the very first find of Paraíba was in Brazil, and that was in the state of Paraíba. That's why it gets the name Paraíba. Now, whether there's copper content or not, this is still such a new discovery that has yet to be determined. But it is a 102, it is a round, shining and sparkling in the most brilliant of ways. And it's also 99 points in diamonds as well. So you've got a big moment here. This one is just, we're really proud, really excited about this one because it's a bridge and it's 99 points in the diamonds. And look at this great value at $49.99, but I will certainly have to take it lower than that. If we're gonna move some jewelry tonight, that is the mission. I have chosen to accept it. We have got major discounts to make sure we do that for you. And instead of $49, $39, $29, or $19, another blowout on a one-of-a-kind. And watch this on the hand for you just to see what that bridge is all about. There's something so magical about the stone, given the blue greens it has. Look at that. And the white gold really makes it, I think. But you do have the option to change it up if you'd like to. You can go yellow gold or rose gold if that is a preference for you. But with that many white diamonds at just under a carat, you might just consider leaving in the white gold to really show those babies off. And it's going to be better than 18, better than $17.99. Only this one, and we have 18 minutes, guys, till the top of the hour, so not much time left in this show already. I mean, it's just flying on by because that's what happens when you're giving away jewelry and having a good time discounting everything. Let's make this better, $17.77. The lucky, lucky price tag right there and now, and for the new fine blue green, lovely. And then we also have fire opal that's new. And the Tanzanite drops are still verifying, actually. We got those verifying. Janice, again, rubies for you whenever you're ready, because we couldn't find her just the perfect piece, but it was the very end of the show. So that was important too. And then we've got a great wheel. Speaking of unusual finds, there was I'm thinking about how we ended the show this morning. And that was just a few hours ago. We finished up our afternoon show. It goes morning into afternoon. And there was the most exquisite Mandarin. And I know a couple of you, I talked to a bunch of you between shows, and you asked if there was anything maybe a little smaller. Because as much value as was with the 2 carat, you wanted to know if there was anything we could bring that was a little bit more affordable. Well, I have it right here. And I know, to me, it looks like the same type of color and brilliance and brightness and neon that we saw in that big 2 carat cushion. The difference is it's a 70 pointer and it's a pear shape. But what I love about the pear shape when it's playing with these neon colors is that you also happen to be getting multiple colors within, right? It's almost changing bottom of the pear, tip of the pear. It gets like this, almost like a flame where you know the different temperatures of a flame or a fire has different colors to it. And you can know the temperature, what's hotter and what's not as hot based on the color of the flame. It feels similar to that. And you have your bright yellows and almost looks like yellow diamonds kind of burning through the center. And then it gets very intense, orangey red, like a pinky almost, pinky fuchsia with the oranges at the tip and the base of the stone. It's 112, 48, 16. And this is the Mandarin pair, which is our 70-point pear shape with lots of diamonds around it, 70 points in the diamonds, every which way. It's a classic signature style, but made for the pair. Now, I couldn't manage to get a big 2 carat out the door for as low as I went, and it was, I get it, still a little out of budget for some. So this was the task. Do you have a great stone that's going to give me that collectible status, that's going to give me the brilliance and the brightness and the neons and that top quality, but can you make it better than $3,000? Well, ironically, that's exactly where this ring was. Keyword was, past tense. We have a 29, I kid you not, here's the ring, I'll show it to you. There's the bag, there's the ring, that's the photograph of the ring right there, and there's the price tag, $29.99. So I tried that earlier with a 2 carat, didn't work. So I get it, and I talked to a lot of you that said, please, find me something like that. I just need a little more affordability because I really want to try Mandarin, I really want to see what it's all about, and I really want to get a great stone because, you know, you don't want to necessarily have to get 5 or 6 of them. Let's just get you the top right off the bat, then you're done. And you have the one that is the most spectacular, not to mention there's a finishing on the inside. So this ring is made properly. And it's got the choice of gold color, white, yellow, or rose, because remember we saw one earlier, and some people just don't like yellow diamond accents. I talked to 3 people today that said, you know, I just not a fan of the yellow diamonds with other stones. I like yellow diamonds on their own, but when it's a big color as it is, whether it's ruby, whether it's Mandarin, I just want to have classic VS white diamonds around it. So that's what we did here. And instead of 29, I'll take you on a little trip down bargain lane here. We're going to make this really easy, and we're going to send it out for less than half, and it's not $1,500. So that's how we're working. This Sunday night is one to remember. Let us know if you have requests as well, because we're happy to bring out anything we can to accommodate what you're looking for, but this one has got to go. And it's not 15, 14, 13, 12. I mean, I'm losing my mind here a little bit. We're 45 minutes in. I've had Trapiche for under 1,000. I've had golden South Sea pearls and Tahitian pearls for under 1,000. Now we're bringing a Mandarin out for $12.99 that looks that good. Let's make it more interesting here. It's not 12. When you got to move jewelry, you got to move jewelry. No matter what the time of day, no matter what's happening in the world, no matter what, you got to move jewelry. No matter who is with us or not with us. So this is where you get the extra values, because obviously you're here, you're ready. You're ready to capture the values. You're ready to see what kind of brand new lows I can do. This one's not 12. It's not 11. And come on in, because I don't want you to miss out based on being a little late on the phone lines, because no, you do not see this. It is $999 for that Mandarin garnet right there. And if you're lucky enough to be first, you're getting it. And we can take that stone and put it in the yellow gold mounting or put it in the rose. But $999 for a private collection Mandarin, if that were any larger, it would be premier private collection. But, you know, being just under a carat like that is, it still looks like a 1 carat all day. It's an exact 70 pointer. You know how we are. We're very exacting about our carat weights. So you know everything there is to know about your piece. But come on in, $999. One caller. Who's it going to be? We'll find out. Let's give it 60 seconds. I'll try it on. And 2 ways to wear it as well. 2 ways, whether you want the pear shape pointing up or down. Let me try it on here first. You can see it one way, and then we'll flip it around and do the other. And one of the many ways to get a January birthstone of garnet, but one of the rarer garnets, of course, up there with sapphirites and demontoids and Merilani mints and all those really rare exotics we see, like Zambarans. I could go on and on. The garnet family is vast, and we love our garnets, but the Mandarin has that one and only eye-popping neon bright orange. Could not get better. And you've seen orange diamonds in a pear shape even today, just earlier in this show, and it didn't look like this. Yes. Oh, that was what I was just talking about. Someone just took our pendant with the green diamond, the orange diamond, the yellow diamonds, and the white diamonds. Fabulous. Thank you so much. So the multicolored diamond pendant has been spoken for. Here's the Mandarin, which I hope is being spoken for now. Let's hope so. That's kind of wild. $9.99. Come on. Trapiche. Still here for $9.99 as well. I will put that necklace aside. Hi, Andy. Did she get the pendant? Oh, good. I was wondering if she might like that. Thank you so much, Pamela. Enjoy. So our Tanzanite pendant cushion is gone. The multicolored diamond necklace just went. Jess might be getting the Mandarin, I think. So we'll see if she's indeed if that's spoken for. I think it might be. And then we're going to keep on moving. Don't you love that? $9.99. And there's 70 points in diamonds. That's just unexpected. You don't, I don't know, maybe, I don't know where you guys are shopping, but hopefully you're shopping TVON, because even here, we don't expect to see 70 points in diamonds for an under $1,000 price tag. And, you know, speaking of fiery colors, how about we just bring out the fire? The literal fire. The kids love to say that. Oh, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire. Oh, that's fire. Oh, that's fire. Well, you know what? We have fire, and we'll bring the heat with the fire opal in. Oh my goodness, I keep just, how do we just keep one-upping ourselves? Every time I bring a fire opal, they get better and they get better, and the better is more red. That's what we want to see. And it's item number 1127887. I just saw a little smudge on it, so let me see if I can get that off. 297 is the size, so it's big. Is it going to look bigger? Heck yes, it's an opal. That's what they do. Opals look double the size that they weigh. You're seeing that here. I'll show it on the hand, and we've got one only here. And please let me know if you want that Mandarin, because it is verifying right as we speak. So I don't think that's long for this world. And then here we have the really outstanding fire opal that is just under 3 carats in actual gem weight. It's 297. It's got a mix of the round brilliance, but you're also getting a couple of princess cuts on the sides there too. So that's really lovely, and so much to love about this one, including the price tag. The diamond weight overall is 72 points, and yet rounds to make the halo, then the extra of those princess cuts, which is beautiful because it bookends it really nicely, and you'll see that when it's on the hand. And it's got a $39.99 price tag, as it should. And then along came Lolo and brought it down to a Sunday night masterpiece price. Get ready for this one. It's not going to last, and look at how red that is. Beautiful. I think most people are going to figure you're wearing a Burma ruby. But we know we don't have 3-carat Burma rubies very often. I had a $299 today, but it was about $6,000 or $7,000. This one is less than $39.99, and welcome to the increasingly rare world of opal. And always a beautiful stone, because it may be 3 carats, but it looks like 6+ all day, and that's a wonderful thing. And we're going to make this $1,999. Now, I do have other Tanzanite earrings. They're the ones I mentioned at the top of the show, that if you like a little mix and match with some different stones together with your Tanzanites, we got the solution. I've got Tanzanites in fancy cuts that mix with pink sapphires. So that's really unusual. And then if you like collectibles, my largest Russian demontoid is here. There's a nearly 2-carat Russian demontoid round, so that's also hanging out with us. Gents emerald that's been reduced. Emerald bangle for my gals, and then a really big private collection blue zircon with a tremendous amount of diamond weight as well. And remember, these are one of a kind, so the piece you see is the piece you get. If you think, well, that's a nice little sample piece, but what am I going to get when it comes home? That piece, that piece is going to be put in a box. Well, first it's going to be sized. Then if you want the gold color change, that's going to happen as well. And then you get it shipped to your doorstep, and it arrives, and it looks even better in person. So that's the main event there. Now I've got to show you this collection grade blue zircon. I had a 2-carat earlier that was lovely, and that was earlier this morning. Here's what we have, 1127918. That blue zircon would be the top one here, which is probably why we added 2 carats plus in diamonds. So that's also coming up. My blue zircon lovers are in for a special surprise. And then we do have our pink zircon as well. That's really collectible. It's one of our premier private collections. So we've been seeing some really awesome zircons of late. And then the diaspore. Coming up a little later, that's the Trillionite Flash. We got a couple reasonable Tanzanites for you. And anybody heard of Lynx collection, my Lynx collection? We did it in diamonds. We've done it in, oh gosh, at this point there have been about 16 different iterations of my Lynx collection, but still by far the most rare of them all. There's only one that stands up at the pinnacle as the rarest of them all, and this is it. Here we go. That's coming up in 8 minutes, 7 actually, yes.
Patrick would like to see your gents ring.
You got it, gents emerald. Is there anything else he wants to see? Because the only one I have that's marked down today is the gents emerald, but I can certainly, if he has a stone in mind, I can look and see if we have one to bring out. Oh, perfect. Patrick says, show me an emerald. I don't suppose that Patrick has a birthday tomorrow, does he? I don't know. It's St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know. And then the green emerald comes out. I'm just thinking. Tomorrow's the day where we wear green, and it's Patrick, and he's requesting an emerald, which are green. I don't know. Just thinking about it out loud here. But here we go. 112-1512. Yes, I'm an overthinker, and I'm sure that has nothing to do with anything. But that's just, I don't know. It's immediately where my mind went. All right. Well, Patrick, We've got a really good one here, 1512. And it is a 129. This is the square emerald cut, otherwise known as an asher. And it is a good size stone. It's always tough to get a 1 carat plus in an emerald, but we have it. Men's ring, and then it's got the diamonds that actually are not, notice how they're not just all up top. They actually ramp up, literally ramp up and around and then ramp down the other side. And then it's got this great finishing, and yes, we can change the gold color. And I did mention that this one has been here a couple times and it's been often requested, often verified, but I think the price has just been a little bit out of reach. So what we've done is mark that down tonight for our big Sunday spectacular finale to the week. So here's what you get. You get 36 points in diamonds, the gold color change, which obviously we were tempted to, we showed the white gold here so that you could see the white diamonds in their quality, but it would be lovely in the yellow gold as well. We love emeralds in yellow gold, and I can always give you an example of what that would look like if you need to see it. But you have that option, and that's free of charge to change it up. And yes, the pink links, for everyone asking, is coming up at the top of the hour, which is only about 5 minutes from now. So let's get this one done. Then we'll get to our pink and white diamond links, which is my own design, which I'm crazy about, and I'm so excited because I know we have a lot of new shoppers who have never seen it before. But this is wild, isn't it? And some of the brightest green material we can bring from the, of course, beryl family. It's that bright, amazing color. This is what it looks like from a distance away, so you can really see how it pops. Because yes, if it's clean all the way up close and up front like we showed you, it just tends to be even show up even cleaner and more glowy from a distance away. So that you have, and again, lots of mirror finishing on the gold, great depth to that gold as well. You can see there, because again, that's how it's not just one little sliver or little shield of gold. It's got that, again, really nice thickness and dimension to it. And we will send it on out. $69.99 it will not be. Take a look at this. That one's gonna go. And that's because it's a brand new discount. Oh, and by the way, it's the lowest price. So even if it were to hang out for another 2 years, it's not going to see a lower price tag than it is right now. So I think you've got a great chance if you've been thinking about it already, or you just know immediately. Isn't that the case with jewelry? Men or ladies, we all just, as jewelry lovers and gem collectors, we usually know the second we see something that it's what we like and it's for us. And I always recommend, actually, you should have that immediate reaction, because if you find you're talking yourself into a piece, it's probably not the one you're gonna love for a lifetime. Those are the pieces that you really wanna have, that you really wanna make the effort to get, are the pieces you have that instantaneous attraction to, that I've gotta have it and I'll do whatever it takes to get it. And luckily we just make it really affordable to do so. And we'll make this $69.99 ring under $3,000 and not $29.99 either. Even better value. You're not paying $7,000, and look at what we've done already, $4,000 off that price tag. It goes lower. It's about to happen. All you got to do is call. Let me show you what we can do here. I'll make it $2,000. You know what? Forget $27.77. I kind of like the luck. We're thinking about green and luck and good luck charms and four-leaf clovers and all that good stuff that's happening tomorrow. Well, here we are, taking it even lower than $27 or $26.99. How about one caller take it at $2,599 only? That's it. One caller takes it. Who will it be? And there's a very lucky price tag with a lot of savings right there. And then it's time for our top of the hour. We'll have the pink and white diamond links, limited edition. Totally collectible. We've only made a couple of more. We've been working on this since, when was that last airing? Probably a year ago. And we've been working on this ever since. So we'll bring it out for our top of the hour, and pink and white diamonds in a curved link style. You might need to get it. It's really, really rare. So we'll see that coming up, but $25.99. And again, all that finishing, change up the gold color. It'll look really stunning in the yellow gold as well, I must say. So think about it. I know the emeralds really look good. Let me show you the bangle, for example. This is how emeralds look in yellow gold. It is a lady's bangle, of course, but just to give you a for instance, that's how the gleaming bright glow of emeralds look in yellow. That's where it is right there. So you might want to consider, there's that same gorgeous look in an asher. Here are the 5 ovals that, yes, one person can capture tonight as well. I had to bring out some green here for the occasion. I know it's not till tomorrow, but hey, it's close to St. Patrick's Day on the East Coast, so something to consider there. And then we've got our big, gorgeous, glamorous blue zircon. Look at that one. That one's here as well. Lots of diamond weight to go with it. So first caller who says yes, $25.99. Okay, so our top of the hour, we got like 2 minutes, so let me show you one more thing before we get there. Maybe we just show you the bangle, the emeralds, and even more of them. 5 stones, all ovals in yellow. It can be done, I don't know if I'd change it, but it could be done in the white gold or the rose gold. Check this out, 5 stones matched, $65.70 is the number. We only have one. Out of everything I've ever had, and again, I can speak for a lot of years, but there has not been an emerald bangle like this, except for this one. 5 stones. We talk about the challenges matching emeralds because you're not just matching color. That's one thing. In most stones, that's all you have to worry about. Okay, match the cut, match the size, that's obvious. But then match the color. With emeralds, there's so much more at work here because you've got that magical jardin, that very natural included, now not that these are, because they are really bright and clean, each and every one of them. But that's what's so challenging, because when you have more inclusions or more clarity, it changes the whole look overall of your stone. And so the colors could be matched, but still you're matching up clarities as well. Not easy to do. When a stone is just outright clean, you don't need to worry about that factor. And a lot of stones are. If you think about matching amethyst, if you think about matching, generally rubies are pretty clean, Tanzanite, clean. You don't have inclusions to worry about, so you're just matching color and size. Here you have to match the color, the size, the shape, and the clarity and the glow, because even if one is clean and another one is clean, they might not still have the same glow. That's what's impressive about this, and it's those little things that we tend to look at the overall finished product, which, yes, is what you're shopping. But I think on a lot of occasions, it's important to remind our shoppers that this is not easy to do. We see the finished product beautifully done with all the matching and the bright clean stones and this really bright color that you're getting, but that's not easy. And 5 of them, this is why we rarely see emerald earrings. And welcome to the show. It's the top of the hour. So glad you're with us tonight. We are live from Los Angeles. My name is Lauren Blair. We have 2 hours left in our weekend. And it's been an incredible weekend. I mean, think about it. We've got, out of our 12 hours of weekend shows, we're down to our last 2 of the weekend. Then, of course, I see you tomorrow night for St. Patrick's Day as well. So let's take a look at this. This is a really special bangle. I'm going to try it on for you also. And then we are going to send it on out. One great price. Then we'll get to our official top of the hour, which is our pink lynx, which is my own design, but really in the rarest of all of the varieties we've ever had. And this one's our 383 total weight. It's going to be hinged, of course, on the side. Let me show you how this works, because there are 2 figure 8s. So you're going to open it up right over here on the sides. Then there's a little button. It's textured so you can feel for it, and it opens right up like that. So that's how you're going to easily just put it on the wrist here, and then it opens up nice and wide, and then all you have to do is close it, click it, done. That was pretty simple and easy, don't you think? And look at the size of those emeralds. Once again, emeralds that are showing up a lot larger than they weigh. They're already 4 carats almost. Look at the look. That's bigger. And I'm not a teeny tiny petite person. I'm almost 6 feet tall. So this is a really, really, it's a big, big look on the wrist here. They're not little tiny specks of stones. And 49 points in diamonds. That's going to be the halo around each and every one of them. And we have got this going out at our record-breaking price. It was $14,999. Again, easy on, easy off. We can change the gold still. Look at that. That was easy. You can do it with 2 fingers. Closed, done, locked, good to go. It's fast in the figure 8s, and it's secure. And solid gold in a bangle in today's day and age, let's make it better than $99.99. A true one of a kind, a remarkable moment. I would leave it just as is, and it is an average size. So if you wear a 6.5 to 7.5 inch bracelet, typically, you're good to go on this one. Don't need to change a thing. Huge value. We'll make it $5,999. One caller only on that one. And when there's about $6,000 worth of gold, before you add the emeralds and diamonds, that's a really nice value. So coming up is our pink lynx top of the hour. It's only a couple available, so this is going to be a very quick and short-lived top of the hour. I usually like to have a top of the hour that has a little quantity. Well, little is the key word. We've got 112-0781 on the way. This is something, if you haven't been with me for 8 years here at TVON, when I started designing, my very first designer style that I created from scratch was a curb link style. And I know that that was many, many years ago. Now they're everywhere. And curb links used to be really bracelets and necklaces only, just in chain link. Well, I decided let's take that concept, which has a nice kind of masculine meets feminine, kind of edgy, can be edgy, but also classic at the same time. It's kind of how I describe my own style, right? Where I don't really just have one particular style. I like to mix it up because I think that's part of the fun of fashion and accessorizing and all that. You can do that on a whim, day by day, hour by hour, show by show. But here we are. Pink Lynx, which is limited edition from the start. Now, normally where this all began was a ring that had 1 large curb link done in pave. That was typically white diamonds, and then the links on the sides were all smooth mirror finished gold. It is beloved. It's one of our best sellers here, and I'm very proud to say that a lot of folks actually come in and get another example or try a different gold color, or then of course it really just evolved after it started with one ring in the Lynx collection. It ended up being, I made different versions of smaller sizes, medium sizes, then it became a bangle and a pendant, and of course earrings as well, 2 different types of earrings. But it was really your idea. You'd wondered aloud to me, do you think there would ever be a possibility of making a pink diamond version? And sure enough, it took years to create, but it is here and back. It was here once. It was limited edition. It comes with a signed and numbered certificate because it is limited edition, because there are only so many that could be made. The very first earring, which was years ago, they completely sold out on day 1, and they were gone. Everyone got theirs, loved it. We had a lot of people ask if we could make any more. We couldn't for years. We have been working on it ever since, because we don't just say, oh no, we can't do that, and then move on. We really do. If it's something you've really asked for and want, we really do our due diligence to try and make whatever it is that is your dream to come true. We really do work on it. We don't just say, okay, we can't. We really do attempt it and work very hard behind the scenes to make anything possible. Well, here is the return, which for a lot of folks, I realize might be a brand new first look at it, right? Because you probably haven't seen it. It's been a while since we've had it. It's a really unique piece, and it's going to have 120 overall, most of which are the pinks that you see throughout the middle link there in the rose gold. The side links are white gold. That'll be your, again, graduated style, where it's got a little bit long. You see they get a little smaller down the sides. They're going to be a total of 7 links, so that sounds lucky too. And then it is going to be a little sizing bar in the back. I do, of course it's upside down, so let me just put it the other way. I do like to, in addition to the cert you're going to get with it, that has a description of your ring and signed and numbered for the limited edition, I do like to hand sign them on the inside as well, as you see in the back of that sizing bar, right above the 14-karat hallmark. So that's just a little personalized touch, because I love personalizing a lot of things in life. And so, you know, given the opportunity to create my own line and really do some of my own designs, wanted to give it that personal touch as well. So here we have it. And you know what's interesting with pink diamonds, the way they're going? So limited, so tough to get. This is a price I'm going to go ahead and honor from when it was here years and years ago. Not going to increase the price tag to accommodate for the gold prices that we're seeing go sky high, for the pink and white diamond prices that are also doing the same. These are natural pink diamonds. And again, it's a lot of that carat 20 are the pinks in the middle. And these are rounded links. They're not flat. They're rounded. They're beautifully curved. It's a curved curve, if you will. It's graduated down the sides. It's so comfortable. By the way, this is also based on, because I've had 3 different sizes of my links collection. The large was the original. The medium came later, and then there was a small. I called them Lauren's links, Lolo's links, and Little Lolo. Well, this is based on the medium, so that you know, but the difference in why it has so much more diamond weight is because they're going 3 links around. Your 3 largest links, pave, we've got this great value, should be, let me just show you, should be $49.99. There's the piece, that's the new price. Based on today's gold, labor, and diamond pricing, that should be $4,999. It is not. I'm taking it back to the OG price, so that if you feel like, darn, I wish I could have shopped it years ago when it debuted, because I would have saved a bunch of money. Don't worry, I'm saving you that money tonight. Let's try it on so you can see how all you're going to see when it's on are the diamonds. It looks like it might as well be an eternity link, because you just see diamonds right up top, and with the rose gold with the pinks and the white gold with the white, really shows off that contrast. You're seeing it, and you know what? Let's make it really easy. As is, tell me your size. Tell me the size you need. It's going to be done. We only have 2 available. That's it. Signed and numbered with the little cert. They're like little pocket certs as well. They're the size of a business card. It's laminated. So it's something to keep with all of your, whether it's appraisals, certification, all your literature you have to go with your jewelry. You keep it handy with that, but it's not going to be $49 or $39 or $29.99. And again, pink and white diamonds together in that curved link style. Look how low profile it sits. The idea is wear this every day. And most of you that have ever purchased a links ring of any kind have told me I wear it every day. It's so comfortable. It's so easy, but it's also one that gets so much very positive attention by others when they see it. Let's take advantage of it. It's $1,999 and a lot of gold, and you're getting limited edition pinks. You're getting something that's of the utmost importance in design, which is the curved link that we're seeing all over. It's just become bigger and bigger and bigger, and not just in fine jewelry either, but in fashion, in hardware we see on bags, in hardware we see on gorgeous Italian shoes that cost $3,000 and $4,000. You know what I'm talking about. The curb link is everywhere. And so we've got $19.99 for fine jewelry that's going to last a lifetime. One's already gone, one is left. So this will be a very short-lived top of the hour, but I'm so glad it's back and better than ever, because this cost a lot more to make and we're honoring the same price, because I just don't think I don't have it in me to bring it at that $49.99 price when I know some of you already know this as a better value. So you're getting that value here again tonight, and I don't know if we're ever going to be able to make it again. That would be highly unlikely, I would say, that we can ever create that once again. We've worked for many, many years to just make these last couple that you're seeing available tonight. All right, let's keep moving. We've got, again, one gone, one left, and I'll just keep on rocking because we only have 2 hours left tonight. And then I don't see you in the morning tomorrow, which is so weird. After seeing you mornings and nights, it's going to be weird. But we only have a night show. On Monday through Friday, we only have an evening show. So it's 2 shows on the weekends and then 1 show on the weeknights. So keep that in mind. So, but here we go, $19.99. Do you have the first one? Yes, you do. All right. Thank you. Let me know who that is, and then we'll find out who's got the second one, because it sounds like that one's almost sold out, and verifying right now. And then we do have a really I know these are not for everybody, but the price tag is so good, we're going to bring them out anyways. The Tanzanite drops that I'm going to show you next have pink sapphires and Tanzanite fancies. Let's show them to you, and then let me know who wants our pink and white diamond links. It's called Pink Links, and it's the carat 20, and yet, again, they're not all pink. We never did an all pink version. It's the pink and the white to really offset and really give a nice contrast to each other. So I love that one. $19.99. Sounds like we're verifying on that last one, and again, signed and numbered, limited edition, all that. So you're in for a treat there. Plus, it's just so comfortable and so wearable, and I do love that as well, because, well, who wants to wear an uncomfortable piece of jewelry? Who wants to purchase and put their hard-earned money towards a piece you're not going to live in, not going to wear? To enjoy jewelry is to wear it. To wear jewelry is to enjoy it. So you really have to have everything working. And so you want pieces like this to be comfortable. I know my mom, she has the big version. She has I gifted her, of course. She had to have the big version because she likes big jewelry. So she has the big version with the white diamonds. I know she wears that ring every single day. And so I know a lot of you do. A lot of you do. She's not unusual in that respect. A lot of you own this lynx in one variety or another and wear it every day. So I can guarantee you that this medium version with the pink and the white, it's just a great way to incorporate pink diamonds in, when, let's face it, there aren't a lot of big pink diamonds individually to be had. So it's nice to have a lot of pink diamonds among smaller pavé work and have it in such a wearable, collectible, and very, I might add, chic ring, if I do say so myself. All right, so coming up next, we've got the Tanzanite earrings that I think we're going to be just crushing on here, but I just only have the 1 pair, so they're not going to last very long, and they're not going to sit up very well either. That's why they're a challenge to show, because, well, they're these really cool fancy cuts. They're a big size. It's 5683 is the number. And we have the fancy cut Tanzanites that are Blue Wing, Block D, Museum Reserves. Of course they are. And then they also have these fancy cut sapphires with them that are kite cuts. And that's 2-tone gold, rose and white together. Let me zoom back a little bit so you can see the whole thing. And we've already seen some really big Tanzanite drops. They were the 21 karat cushions. Now we're getting into, what would you like to call these? You can name the cut. We haven't really named it except for fancy cut. You can name them whatever you like, but it's going to be a 928 total carat weight in your Blue Wing Block Ds with the red flash galore. They're set in white gold with the diamonds around them. Then you get up top where the post is. That is a kite cut hot pink sapphire. So really exquisite here. Thank you everybody on the pink links. Enjoy. And here we are with a Tanzanite. Major size, about right about 465 or so a piece, so almost 5 carats each. Fancy cuts matched. Diamonds at 110. The pink sapphires are not small. They're 80 plus points each as well. And what we did was we decided to put the pink sapphires in the rose gold. They're such a hot pink. We thought we might as well just really emphasize that with the rose gold that you have. So that's at the top. Drop style as is. There's a reason I'm showing them. I know they're a little exotic. Nobody came watching tonight, turning on the TV going, I wonder if she's going to have fancy cut Tanzanite with pink sapphires and kite cuts in rose and white gold. I don't think anybody was expecting to see something like this. Super exotic, really luxury, but isn't that the coolest part? And think about when you shop for fine jewelry that's one of a kind elsewhere. Do you get a really teeny tiny price when it's something that was essentially made for you that nobody else is going to have the likes of? Those aren't the affordable pieces. Those aren't the pieces that cost very little. Those are the pieces that cost more. Take a look at this. This is not going to be very much money. And that's why I had to bring them out. And when we show you from a distance away, the length, the drop, the movement, all that they give you. Take a look at this, and I'm going to show you the measurement here as well, because they're going to be a little over an inch, but nothing too extreme. They're about 1 1/8 inches there, and that is correct. And I'm going to pop one on the ear for you as well, so you can see how where they kind of hit. Where's that 1 1/8 inches going to hit when it's actually, you know, fastened in your ear here with the post and butterfly backing that they have. And we got a great value on them. That's already seen some great values on Tanzanite. The pendant's already gone that we showed you earlier. That was like $465 a carat. Now I'm going to make this even better. It just tends to be we got one example of value, and we just got to kind of take that and run with it and keep on letting these values get better and stronger. Take a look at them on though. How beautiful are those? See the great drop you have in the pink first to start. And these aren't the proper backings. This is just my own backing that I have. But look how hot a pink that is. And then the point of the kite meets the point of the fancy cut Tanzanite, and then you've got your diamonds around it as well. Rose and white, great length. You see how they drop there and then give you that look. We're going to make these really affordable. Back to the wheel we go. They are 1 pair only. That's it. And we're going to make this one, they start at $14,999 to give you a for instance there. Nowhere near that tonight. And there's something about why not have red flashes paired up with hot pink? To me, that makes sense. It's like when we had merengue. Once I had a merengue spinel with the Tanzanites, and it just looked fantastic because you've got the red flashes. So why not have that hot pinky red of whether it's a sapphire like this is or merengue spinels? It makes sense. We're going to make these under $4,000. They're $39.99. That comes down to $430 a carat. Free diamonds, and there's 110. And free pink sapphires, which are 80 plus pointers in also fancy cuts. So there is a lot happening in that one tremendous value. $39.99, kid you not. Do the math for yourself if you'd like. The reason you can, I'm just doing the Tanzanite math there, but you take the $39.99 price tag, divide it by 928. That is $430. That is $430 a carat, free sapphires, free diamonds, and a lot of golden labor that went into that extremely important custom design. So $39.99 one caller. We'll give them 30 seconds, and then we're on our way. Now we have about 1 hour and 45 left in the show. So if you have any requests, please get those in. Sooner rather than later is good. And then we also have that pink zircon, the luxurious diamantoid out of Russia, a diamond band that's an icon, a beautiful Paraiba in an oval, good size stone. Then we have our diaspore. This is the really important color changing diaspore we all love. And that's coming up too. So first caller, and again, we already showed you some earrings earlier, but those earrings were, what did we get those down to? The big Tanzanite drop earrings were more like the $99.99. So this is a little more affordable, certainly. You're saving $6,000, still getting drops, still getting big sizes, still getting really exotic sapphires with it. And we only have 1 pair. So let's get to the zircon, then we'll get to the diaspore. This zircon's not going to last very long. It's one of our bigger, bolder, better ones. And thank you, thank you. Here's what we'll do. Last call on that one. They got to go. And then don't forget about our gorgeous emerald bracelet. We have seen some beauties tonight, haven't we? Definitely. The gorgeous color change sphene, the 4.5 carater. And actually, and again, Janice, I'll shout you out one more time. Janice, if you're with me looking for your rubies, we've got a couple you might like. So I did bring out some other options, since we didn't have time to show them all to you this morning. And but isn't that the truth? Some people are with us in the morning and not in the evening, and vice versa. So Janice, I'm waiting to know you're here before I show them to the world. But let's get these pink links. Who asked for these? Oh, wonderful. Now, does she have the ring already? Really? Oh, Charmaine, thank you. Let me show you the earrings to match. Did she know there were earrings or just said, I'm going to ask? Okay, so good. Well, this is the earring that, first of all, these were the same earrings that were done originally in the white diamonds with a two-tone gold or white or yellow rose. You can do anything you want. This one's going to stay to match the ring, so you're going to get the rose and the white together. And those are, again, triple link, get larger as you go lower in the earring drop, and it's 111-2620. I am so proud that these are here as well. This was a real difficult task because remember, you had a carat 20 overall in the pink links ring. This is a carat of 6, but just in pinks. There are no white diamonds in this earring. None. It's just the pink diamonds. So all 106 is all natural pink material pave matched up. Now, they're also 1.5 inches in length. They start with a lever back, they drop with the link, they get bigger, they're rose gold and white gold only. And another, well, we had 2 rings, we have 2 earrings. Oh, they are going to fly. 106, tons of gold. Wait till you see the labor and the workmanship. When you see them move, you're going to really, I think, admire This was not an easy earring to do. Front facing drop earring, starts with a hoop, it ends in the drop. I love a hoop and I love a link, and we're just bringing it all here. Let me show you that link that they're gonna give, then I'll pop one on. So easy to put on. I don't think these take a drop outside the everyday wearable either. I think that there's something luxury but everyday about them as well. If you're comfortable wearing a drop earring, there's your 1.5 inch length. Again, did you see they're also signed on the inside? So each one is going to be signed on the inside of that mechanism. So still that just nice little personal touch for you, just to, again, any good designer is going to have their own little hallmark. It's usually just a stamp, but I got the technology, which I thought was pretty cool, to actually go in with a laser and hand sign them for you, which was really exciting too. And then here, because otherwise, you know, it's not as personal if it's just stamped, right? So take a look at these on just from a distance away here so you can see what they look like and how they move and how they face forward all the time. They're not going to spin or turn or twist. You're always going to get that look up front. And I do, again, these are just so exciting they're here, and you got to get them now because, like I said, the prospects of making these again in the future, very slim. Take a look at that. We've got 2 pairs only, just like we had in the rings, and I believe the rings are gone. So this is your last call on the earring. Let's go back to the close-up and show you what they look like with all that pave, which will show up from the side profile as well. And they're actually going to be, you know what, $59.99. Let's skip it. Boy, have these gone up. They have gone up quite a bit from where they used to be because of gold. It's just gold. I'm not going to make them up. Don't worry. I'm going to go ahead and give you the same price. I did it on the ring. Let's do it on the earring as well. Let's make this really simple and easy, and yet look at that rounded pave. So see how from the side, if I really went completely flat, you're going to see that the pave still rotating around that side, and you see how it's not even a flat link. It's got a little curve, and that's how it's going to set within. That's how it links up to the mirror finish links you have, and we're going to make them $1,999, $19.99, and you'll get, I believe, a lot of wear out of those as well. I mean, that's a nice way to mix it up. I think if you've got one's gone already, thank you so much. 1 pair gone, 1 pair left. So I think that once again, when you're looking to diversify your earring collection a little bit, I say it all the time, we like what we like. So a lot of times we get in a little jewelry rut. It can be a fashion rut, it can be a jewelry rut, a shoe rut, a handbag rut, where it's just kind of like you're wearing the same pieces over and over. And sometimes you realize, wait, I got to mix it up a little bit. But you want it to be everyday wearable. What's going to still go with everything? I think those pink diamonds they're beautiful and pastel enough where they really work as a neutral, but it's not like it's some bright, crazy hot pink where it's just, again, it's a softer pastel side of pinks that really makes it very versatile. So 1 pair gone, 1 pair left, $19.99. What a surprise to have those out here tonight. All right, let's get to our diaspore coming up. And thank you, Charmaine, for the request, and thank you for shopping. And then let's talk about 112-7382 on the way. We'll move those aside. 1 pair still remaining, and this is everything. Speaking of pinks, not a stone known for that until it actually changes color, but this one already showing off a little pink and purple there in that diaspore trillion cut. The item number here is 7382, and that is wild. Now this feels always like a really confident, bold band. But it's not a band like straight across like we've seen a million times over. Instead, it's got that point on one side and more rounded on the other, so it feels very Wonder-esque, whether that's Wonder Ring, because yes, the Wonder Ring itself has that chevron style shape to it, or kind of like Wonder Woman. It's a color change diaspore. If there was a superhero of gemstones, diaspore would definitely be leading the pack because it's one source in the world, which sounds familiar. We know Tanzanite is one source, but then it's one source with a phenomenal quality. That phenomena is really, in my mind, the rarest of phenomena, which is color change. Only a few stones in the world are capable of that. So you have a 1 carat 70 trillion cut. Could not be cleaner, and this stone does not usually have clarity like that. I must say, if you're used to watching our show and our show only, because you know that you don't want to bother with the rest and you only want to see the best, well, here it is. But that also needs to be mentioned that most diaspores don't look like this. Most diaspores have a lot of eye visible inclusions. They're going to be extremely cloudy, hazy, some kind of visible inclusions, especially the bigger they go. That's what I love about this stone. We are so particular about every last stone we select. Everything that's going to be set into gold has to have an importance to it. And this just stacks up the importance, like checks all the boxes. We've got a diamond weight of 109, so you can see that goes from side to side, and it's really going to create that pave platform that your center stone is perched right on top of. We can do any gold you want. That's really a question of how do you like to show off your diaspore? Do you want to go tonal? If so, we did that here, yellow gold, with the golden greens that you have. If you want to go with the contrast, you go with the white. And if you want to go with the match to what the stone changes to, like a pink and a purple, you can go with rose gold. But let's just say the designers know best. Yellow gold's awesome. 109 in diamonds. Let's auction it off. It's been here. It's been here once. It's not one of my new pieces tonight. There's a chance you've seen it before. If you have, well, you probably remember it being $39.99. And that's good because it's got a lot of diamonds and we have to take that into account. Here's what it looks like on the hand. We have yellow gold, white gold, or rose as mentioned. There are two ways to wear it. That's one way. The other way is to flip it and turn it and show you the point up towards the hand, which I will do right now. That's the other way to wear it. We're going to start an auction, and I know it's a Sunday night, so let me give you a little hint. Great night to be in on auctions. Great night. Great night. Because there's not, I haven't done one yet. We're 83 minutes in, I haven't done an auction. But I can tell you, because I've done enough Sunday nights now, to know it's a great night where you've got very little competition. Here's what I'll do. It's supposed to be $39.99. I'm going to go ahead and let you go ahead and price it yourselves. And I'll give you a little suggestion here, just so that we're not here all night long, because we only have like 95 minutes left. Here's what I'm going to do on this one. We're not starting at 35 or 3,000 or 25 or 2,000. This is gorgeous. If you're new to the world of color changing diaspore, I've seen a lot of them. This would be, it should go right to the top of the wish list. But you have mere moments to get it, because when it goes in auction, it goes. It's sold, it's done, it's gone, and there's nothing we can do to bring it on back. This is your moment to get it. So here's what I'm going to do. Instead of $2,000, because we need to get things rocking and rolling here, and no matter what it is, it's got to find its home. That's all we're doing. Everything has got to go. So you're going to get this great value where it's not $2,000 either. How about we go from 19 to 18 to 17 to 16 and not even stop there? We're going to go to $1,500. On a diaspore that is nearly 2 carats in size, super clean, really, really well cut. And we only have that fabulous, fabulous moment for you in the trillion. So here is how we do it. 60 seconds to get it going and $1,500 to start it off. And it's a $10 increment only, which only matters once we get the open, which I would have a very strong feeling we will, when it's that good looking of a stone and you're changing the gold and getting your size and doing all those extras that we love. That's all free. And did you have someone shopping over there? Yes. Who is it and what they shop for? Really? Thank you so much. My earrings, pink links, love it. Thank you, thank you. No open on this one at 35 seconds remaining. Well, like I said, it's going to be one of those nights where you really want to go ahead and participate in everything we do, because the discounts are really showing how really willing we are to make sure everything goes no matter what. So let's do this. Not 15. We're going to stop the clock. We're going to make it a whole different deal. We're going to wow you with the value. Come on in, everybody, because this is not the time to wait. This is not a time to sit back and say, I'll get the next trillion diaspora. Are you kidding me? I don't have another trillion. Not in this gorgeous diaspora material where it's bright and clean and really lively. And that's a superstar. And it feels like, again, the superhero. It's confident. Now, I know not everybody wants to stand out with their jewelry. I totally get that. I literally hear that from a lot of people. I just want something very plain and very simple and very straightforward, and I want to just kind of have the classic piece that just looks like, you know, what everyone wears. The classic bands, and we do those too. We've got a classic band tonight with 7 stones and a great value, and it's a carat plus in diamonds. We're going to see that. But this is really that standout piece. Do you think that anyone's going to walk by your being and see this on your hand and glance down? I don't even think they might need to even look specifically at your hand. It's the kind of piece that you see out of the peripheral and you just have to stop and stare and do a double take because it's so different from what you see. But yet, diamond side to side, really rare. This always reminds me of like really good champagne diamonds where you have a stone that really is a chameleon, that it goes with everything. And yes, it does change color. So there's that. But it's not $1,500. I am shocked. Maybe I shouldn't be. I probably shouldn't be shocked. But there's a carat 09 in diamonds, which is why I'm a little mesmerized here. Let's blow this out right now. Bring you a better value. You know what? No auction. I don't know. I was going to try it. I knew it would probably be that, okay, maybe it's not the night for auctions. So let's help you out. Let's do something different. We'll just go ahead and price it. and we'll get it gone. An easy, simple deal, 109 in diamonds. You know that's a lot of diamond weight. We all realize that. We're going to take it even lower than $1,500. Forget about $14.99. Forget about $13.99. Forget about $12.99. Let me just get this a home. And yes, it's still got a carat 09 in diamonds, and it's still one of the best diaspores we have. Looking so bright and so, you can't even see the beauty of it yet because you can't see it change color because I only have one light source. There's only one lighting environment here. It's one studio. It's one room. So I can't be changing light sources. I can't. It's impossible. And the lights I can't even reach, they're way up in the sky. So this is one of those deals where, again, you have to see it in incandescent light to really appreciate the true overall rarity of the stone and the beauty of it, in that it's not just going to stay in that color. It goes to a purple pink overall. And let's make it better than $12.99. I'll go ahead and get it out the door for $1,199 only. And then we have a pink and white diamond ring that's very simple. And it's another one Mom owns. So this is like, is my mom out there asking for all the requests? She's like, show all my jewelry. Who asked for this one? Hi, Dale. Well, Dale, we're going to show the pink and the white diamond band. It's 4 rows of diamonds overall. And I purchased this from my mom many years ago, and she also wears this every day. Yeah, she likes a lot of jewelry on her hands every day. So rings especially. She's a ring girl like me. I guess the, as they say, the apple doesn't fall from the tree, far from the tree. It does fall, but not far. So there we go. I'm not a necklace girl. She's not a necklace girl. We're earring and ring girls for sure. So yeah, if it's a good ring here and a classic, she's probably got it. And that is one, gosh, I think I got this Mother's Day of I want to say it was Mother's Day 2020 when I got her this pink and white diamond ring. So we'll show it next, Dale. It's a great request, and it's 1110207. Let me know who's got the diaspore trillion, though. $11.99 should not be sticking around here, and that one is verifying. And again, Janice, rubies are here for you if you need them. Let me know who's got this trillion diaspore. Maybe Jess is getting. We'll find out. It's $11.99. We just took another $300 off the auction open for you. That certainly makes it affordable, I think. And then get ready to see the pink and the white, Dale. Great request. Easy to wear, but it's 4 bands. White, pink, pink, white. Let's show it to you. Let me know on the diaspore. Boy, that ring's heavy. That diaspore ring has got a lot of gold, too. You're going to be very impressed with the feel of that. Let's talk about 57 points in pink. They're natural pinks. That's all we do. It has 54 points in white. Quick reminder, there's a little more pink diamond weight, so that means they're slightly bigger. It's all one ring, so it's easy to just slide on the hand, and you're done. Slide it on, wear it every day. I know gals who have told me they love the idea of wearing this as a wedding band. I don't want to say replacement because wedding bands are meaningful usually, and we like to keep those around. But as a upgrade, as an alternative, as a, everyone's got white diamond bands, let's give you something different because it's really classic and wearable. But also, there have been ladies who have bought this as a pinky ring and a thumb ring as well. It's pretty wide, so let me make sure you see it on the hand so you know what to expect, because it's not a teeny tiny little ring. I mean, it really does look like you stack 4 rings together. Here it is. Side to side. No matter what your ring size is, you're going to get the diamonds from one side to the other with no break, no naked gold, as I say, because that's what, to me, looks a little bit cheaper. And one more thing about this detail-wise, the pink diamonds are slightly elevated. So they're a little bigger, but they're also set up a little higher. So they really stand out. Let's show it to you up close. The breakdown here is amazing. I'll break down on the price. You look at the breakdown. If you were to get, let's say you went out, because there's probably a time and a place where you could go say, okay, I'm going to go buy my own. I'll buy 2 white diamond bands, and then I'm going to have to go find 2 pink diamond bands, and I'll just buy all 4 separately, and I'll stack them together, and I'll hope it works. Well, we all know stacking can be a little complicated. Stacking can sometimes be a little of a sizing issue. The more you stack, the more you got to size them up. Then they get a little more complex. Here we go. Okay, so Mom's not requesting it. Well, I said that in jest. I don't think she's ever called into TVON. not even to complain when we're off the air. No, she doesn't do that. But she said, yeah, they're all the daily favorites. I mean, it's like the Lynx collection and the diamond rings. You guys have great taste out there because you know also what's unique and yet what's wearable. That's what I love. And obviously what makes this unique is not the sense it's a band ring, but that it's got natural pink diamonds to it. And let's make it more affordable than $39.99. Like I said, all pink diamonds are on the rise. Why wouldn't they be? The main mine closed a couple years ago, and now it's virtually impossible to get any of the fancy colors anywhere. Let's make it better than even $19.99. And I know that, again, when it was 2020, was it 2020? I think it was. 2020, someone's got to look on my account because I bought it as a host here. I bought it in the year 2020. Yes, we were here broadcasting during 2020 and 2021, and we were still here every day, and we were doing our broadcasts, and we were giving everybody something to watch and something to do while everyone was stuck at home. And so I got to tell you, when this was, I know that I purchased it back in 2020. I believe it was summertime of 2020. This was something I paid $18.88 for. True story. I mean, obviously, I remember what I pay on the jewelry that is provided by the place I work for. I remember everything. I remember most of what you guys own. I mean, if I know you and we've shopped together, I remember what you have. My memory when it comes to jewelry is really good because I think I'm just so passionate about it and knowing what everybody looks for and likes and what everybody needs and wants. And yet this is the piece that I paid $18.88 for back when I was hosting in 2020, wanted to buy it when it was brand new, by the way. That's when it debuted. And it was $18.88, my cost, and now it's less. So if you need a real good kind of idea of, is it a value? Well, given the fact that pink diamonds are so difficult to even acquire or procure, and we've got this one here for better than $19.99 or better than $18.88, so you can pay less than an employee does here. And that's just, to me, when gold has gone up, because in 2020, gold wasn't where it was today either. So there's all that to consider. But now we're taking it even lower than $18.88. Or $17.77 or $16.99. So whether it's Dale or anybody else who would like to get this ring, well, you don't get a better price tag than this. It's not even $15.99. It's $1,499. And again, something that you're going to wear probably more often than not. It goes out with you every day. And then I always like to look at it this way because, well, $14.99, if you were to divide that by 4, that's $374 a band. That means that every row, whether it's white, pink, or white, that breaks down to an average of $374 a band. I have band rings every day. I can bring you a band ring at any time, but you're not going to see a band ring here, even in plain gold, for $374. And that's how that breaks down. So if you need a little more push as to, okay, so you're telling me Lolo paid 5 years ago, she paid $18.88. And gold's gone up since then. She works there, I don't, right? She's the host of the network, I'm not. She paid $18.88 before gold went to $3,000 an ounce, before the Argyle mine was mined out and shut down, by the way, because back in 2020 it was still producing. And so what are we doing? $14.99, you pay $388 less than I paid. And it's 5 years later when gold has skyrocketed. Pink diamonds are nowhere to be found. The Argyle mine is shut down. What gives? That is just value. And you're getting a carat 11 in diamonds as well, so it's all the ones across the board, which I love. So again, 111. So you've got $14.99, one of our big values. Thank you. We'll give it 30 seconds. I hope Dale's getting one. We've only got 3 available. So again, the pink diamonds are all very limited. If you maybe liked the Lynx idea, but you don't want to go non-traditional, you want to go with something classic, this is it. But that is fabulous, isn't it? And then we've got the trillion diaspore, I think. Yes. Thank you so much. And it is Dale with a D, right? Okay, so because we have a Gail and we have a Dale, and I just want to make sure I got it right. So, and who was shopping over there, Jess? Marcy. Hi, wait, what? Miss MM? Oh my goodness, how's she doing? I haven't heard from her in a minute. What did she pick up? Oh, really? That is a very nice one. Very pretty. Thank you so much. Okay, last call. Take advantage. Okay, Mom, are you auditioning to host the show? I hear we're looking for hosts. So, Mom, do you want to move out here to LA? I can tell you she doesn't. I don't think she's ready to drive these mean streets. But yeah, she's telling everyone it's a deal. She didn't even buy it. She says, that's a deal. That's a deal. I know, maybe you need another. I'm just saying, if I had two, I'd put them together and see what it looks like. It would work. It'd be kind of wide if you put two together, but hey, some of us like big jewelry. Some of us don't shy away from big jewelry, and if you don't, you can get two if you want to. I mean, that is really cool. $14.99. It really, truly, if you were to look at that as, okay, maybe I'll just go out and stack myself. 4 rings like that in gold could not be done for the $375. It breaks down to $374 band, but those are pink and white diamond encrusted rows. So this is not normal. You don't see pink diamonds. I don't see white diamonds for that kind of price on a band. It's really just it's a great value. It'd be silly not to get one at this point because obviously the pink diamonds are going away. And of course my pave pinks were pretty, but they were pave. They were a smaller individual round brilliant. These are quite a bit more substantial. They're in the shared prong design. They're in the double row. They're immaculately matched, which if they're not matched, don't even bother, right? If it doesn't match, that's not quality. Quality is more than just, okay, a lot of gold weight or great stones. It's about everything, the little details that you don't, the intangibles, right? Call them the intangibles, the things you don't see. You see the finished product, but you don't see the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into it. The incredible painstaking process of matching those stones. That's very difficult. Take it from me, there's a lot of shades of pink and most of them have no color whatsoever. So first of all, the fact that they have a bright, beautiful pink color is one thing, and the fact they are so bright. And that is bright for a pink diamond. They're never gonna be bright, hot pinks. That's not what pink diamonds do. They don't exist in nature to be hot pinks. We rely on sapphires for that, some of the tourmalines for that. Pink diamonds, though, you want to see the color. And that's what you have here, is this beautiful, beautiful color. So here we go. And did she? Where's she calling from? Illinois. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, we had a Linda from Illinois earlier. Here I'm talking a lot about my mom, and she's at home in Vegas watching. And we had Linda in Illinois that, was shopping earlier. And then we have now, is it Joanne in Illinois too? So my grandmother is named Joanne. She was just the most elegant, beautiful woman on earth. And my mom would agree. She's the most, just pure elegance. And she was Joanne she was from Iowa though, Jess. So yeah, when she had her family, she was in Illinois, but her roots are in Iowa. So I got all my Midwestern roots. So it's nice to have our Midwestern gals here. And thank you so much, Joanne. I appreciate that. And does she spell it Joanne or does she spell it Joan? My grandmother was Joan, which most people thought was Joan, but she was Joanne. Oh, really? Okay, so yeah, the more traditional spelling. That's wonderful. Well, hi, Joanne. Thank you. I'm glad she got a pink diamond band. Very good. Thank you so much. Let me just give you a quick look at the zircon, and then I'm just feeling feeling very familial up here tonight, isn't it? So just can't help but, think of family here tonight. Let's talk about this one. This is our blue zircon. Pretty impressive with a lot of diamonds. It's 112-7918, and this is 8 carats, 39. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. Woohoo. And sitting on top of, well, it's reached the pinnacle of the mountaintop. Quite literally, it's a mountaintop of diamonds. 227 of gorgeous big diamonds. It just goes to show you the pave doesn't always have to be teeny tiny. Little stones, you can get big diamonds and still do the pave setting. And then you've got, oh yeah, finishing. And I always like to show that too, because it shows you the finishing, but you can also see the cutting. And we talked extensively this morning about a lot of zircons have a wonky cut because they're dense stones, so they can be really difficult. You need to be a master at your craft if you're going to cut a zircon to perfection. And our lapidaries, well, they're the wonderful best of the best the world over. And here's our 839 one-of-a-kind private collection, premier private collection, by the way. Plus it's got the 227 of diamonds. We don't see that very often, exceeding 2 1/4 carats of amazing VS diamonds. And we'll make this an easy one-of-a-kind. $11,999 is going to dip way down to a much better value here tonight. And I'm so proud we have it. That is, you got to see it on too, because it really is. It's a big, think of it like a dome style. And then I do like that it's got these extra little details here. Excuse me. It's got some scalloped edges. So what that does is just give it a little more interest, because I feel like if it's just all pave, it can just look a little straightforward, and it almost looks like the stone setting was an afterthought. So I like that what this does with those scallop details, you see the 6 scallops there, it almost frames it. So it separates those diamonds from the rest of the diamonds on the side and frames the stone really, really well. So let's take a look at it on the hand. $11,999 it will not be. And here's my favorite part. You know I'm a girl who likes the stones on the side. I like to see the detail on the profile. I spend a lot of hours and hours and hours every day in the car. So that's all I see. I see the side of my ring all day long. That's what I look at. So I appreciate when we can see diamonds from the sides, diamonds from the side, diamonds all the way. It is beautiful. That's how you get to 227. After all, you are loading it up with diamonds, and it's not $11,999. Let's blow it out. That's what I'm here to do. Isn't that why I'm here on is that why I'm here on Sunday night? That's why I'm here. Blow out jewelry. Someone's got to do it. So here we are, bringing it down below $99.99. Premier private collection. It's been zircons. Our zircons have been what you've seen in the last few days in zircons of big sizes have been the very, very best, the museum level stones. And here we go with a new price tag. It's not even $4,999. We're going to the very tippy top of the zircon world here. And you're not paying $49.99 either. What are we shopping for over there? More bands. The pink diamond band is hot. You guys know that is such an important style. Congratulations to all of you that got it. Here's what I'm going to do. It's not even $49, not even $45. I'll blow it out for $44.99. First caller on that one. The big, almost 9 carat, well, almost 8.5. It's really interesting because it's such a bright color. It's that really electric blue we love of zircons. Of course, double refraction as well. So nothing quite like it except for some of the really top tier Pataivas that are out there. They're the only thing that'll ever be looking like a zircon. And now I do have a yellow diamond that's kind of unique. I've got a yellow diamond that's a 1 carat plus, but it's the way it's set that makes it so outstanding. So we'll see that. A little different from what we typically do see. And then we will show you, we've got some other pieces for you as well coming up. And if you have any questions or requests, please get those in. Happy to help you out with anything and everything you need. All right, let's get to our yellow diamond. That one's $44.99. Amazing. And here is the yellow diamond. We normally see double halos or sometimes a bridge. This is kind of like a bridge. Actually, gosh, it's hard to even tell. It looks like those diamonds go all the way through. They don't, but they look like they do because they're set a little lower down the middle. And then think of it like a channel set, but it's still prong set, basket set, but it looks like your outer bands are holding that yellow diamond and like the white diamonds are running beneath it. It is finally a big yellow diamond in more of a band style, so it makes it very wearable. A lot of us like those really cool, wider band styles. Not everything has to look bridal. Diamonds aren't always for getting engaged. Diamonds aren't always for getting down on one knee and proposing and getting married and walking down the aisle and standing at the altar. A lot of us love diamonds besides that ring. So here's where you get 112, 7437. A 108 set in platinum. Also 85 points in white diamonds. So all together you're going to have 193 of diamond weight. But we separate them because that yellow is extremely important, extremely valuable. And you have rows and rows and rows. Again, 4 rows in diamonds, kind of like our pink and white, but this time they're all white diamonds because your big yellow is what we wanted to have stand out. It's like you're putting a spotlight on that yellow. East to west set, it was $99.99. Yeah, so were a lot of pieces tonight. And that's not where I'm sticking. We're going to make this even better, and there's only one, of course, like most everything I have. One of a kind. Nobody else will wear a ring quite like yours. And this yellow color, you know by now, they can be really, really light, barely their colors, or they can be really much more intense and bright and beautiful. And that's what you're getting here. That really bright, bright gem. That really, it's a diamond. So again, we talk about diamonds usually separate from gemstones. Gemstones are the color, diamonds are diamonds. But this is all natural. Through and through, and look at that great cutting. It's still a brilliant cut. Let me show it to you on the hand here so you can get an idea of the size and see how it's still going to go. It feels like a bridge, doesn't it? But all that east-west setting style really makes it. So also makes it a little easier to wear a big stone because it's all set this way as opposed to this way. Some of us like a little more detail across the hand instead of elongated. I just think that makes it a little easier to wear and really just gives it, I wouldn't say casual because there's a lot of diamond weight here, but certainly a different look altogether. And we'll blow it out. One only. There are very few diamonds that actually exceed 1 carat in size. Every point counts in diamonds. Makes a big difference, and we're not going to do a $99.99 price tag. Look at that shine off that diamond. That is incredibly important. Let's blow it out for you. One caller only, so come on in early. You know we always invite you to do that because otherwise you might miss out. And we'll make this one $2,999 for the big yellow. And that's the thing, when it's got so much diamond weight around it. Remember, we upgraded to platinum there as well. So you've got the platinum setting. Great way to do a white metal, showing off the contrast of your yellow. We are just about 12 minutes away from our top of the hour. Remember what's coming up at the top of the hour? Tanzanite. We've got a Tanzanite opportunity for you that you do not want to miss. And it's kind of fitting for the theme of the night. We've had a theme develop here where you've actually got pink diamonds with your Tanzanite at the top of the hour. So I cannot wait to show that to you. That's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you're with me it's only about 10 minutes away, so you don't have much longer to wait. That's going to be headed your way, and it's got just simple, don't worry, it's going to be simple and classic still, just a nice little upgrade on your diamond color and quality. So we're looking forward to that. And then we got our final call on this one, $29.99. Okay, so there's also a big Tanzanite, and then we have the zircon here. This zircon is also out of the Premier private collection. We've been seeing some of those. Look at that zircon. That's a wild one. Let's also remind you that you can add to stack on the sides if you want to add wonder rings. It's a really good style for that. And we have 112-7911. 7911 on a major zircon, those really rich pinky colors we love, more saturated here than like a typical pink, like pink sapphires can be really, you know, they can be lighter, they can be brighter. This is where you're getting this kind of sophisticated, rich, pinky, purple, red. So a lot of different colors at play here, really looking fabulous. And it's going to be a nice big jumbo size, 958. So even bigger than the blue zircon we just had moments ago. And it's going to be our 958 with 44 points. In the pave, split shank style. White gold is how it stays. New mark down on this one. That's the way you set up a really big round. Set it up above your band ring, not too high, but just really perfect the way those diamonds extend. And you see what they did? They actually filled in the split. So it almost looks like an elongated type of, almost like an arrowhead design inside the split. So that's solid. They did the solid gold there in the white gold. All 14K, actually, scratch that, it's 18 karat gold. We upgraded. And let's show it on the hand for you. Pinks and reds, purples, even a little bit of a subtlety to the golden hue that's underneath throughout the stone. Because with a zircon, you know the deal. It's gonna have all kinds of different colors because of the double refraction. So you end up getting whatever your core color is, you get a lot of those different rainbow colors throughout. There's even a finishing to this mounting, which I'll show you when it's back up close, but wanted to get you a size perspective first of all, so you can really see, now that's a gem. Just how it should be. Set it up on a pedestal, let it show off. We still added diamonds, of course, but really about showing off that stone. One caller, anybody thinking about it already? Because this one's going to be an utter blowout. That's all I can say about it. It's been $17,999 for a while. And luckily, Premier Private Collection Pink. I know it says zircon. That looks, you know, kind of meh, zircon. I know. It's like, it's a zircon. It's a little more than just a zircon. Premier Private Collection, so proud of these stones. I'm so blessed and honored to work with collection stones like this. It's like being a museum curator, except you get to give them great prices and offer them to the world. Yes? Okay, tell me. Not usually, no. So the question from Laura is, totally unrelated to zircon. She said, Trapiche emeralds, do they look bigger than what they weigh? They're different. It's tough to gauge that, Laura, because they're obviously cabochon cuts. And so you don't see faceting. Now we know, because she's probably asking because we know emeralds are, right? She's been paying attention. She knows that emeralds usually look a lot bigger than they weigh, right? So she's wondering if trapiches do the same. I would say no, because they're actually cabochon cut and they have a different density. So no, for example, this is what was here earlier, probably why the question came up. I started the show with a trapiche in a pendant that is still here, by the way, and it is going to be, that's a 96 pointer. I would say it looks pretty on par with what you'd expect from a 96 point or a 1 carat stone. So Laura, I hope that answers your question. This is the trapiche, by the way, that comes with the chain. It's 18 karat gold, chain and pendant alike, and just a little heads up, that is $9.99 if anybody would like it. Most affordable trapiche we've had on the show is right there. And yes, pendant with chain all together. So that's one of those, try to set the tone early there on values and discounts. So just in case you joined us a little bit later, I understand. So we've got about 1 hour left. Let's get the zircon out the door. $17,000, not going to work. No, it's going to be a lot better. We'll make it, you know what, just send it on out. Easy deal, huge opportunity, last call. I don't think we need to see this too many times, especially with this new markdown. Under 5,000. We are so low on that per carat price. It's not 49, 39, not even going to be. I'll make it $3,499. First caller on the hot pinky red zircon. Then opal is on the way by request. Who's this for? Oh, it is for Laura. Is this Laura the same one that just asked? Okay, good. Well, Laura came in with a question and a request. I love it. So 112-7526. Here's a stone that does look bigger than it weighs. Yes. Oh, okay. So Laura, sounds like she may have already purchased this, just wants to see it again. You got it. All right. Well, what we can do is try to iris. Perfect. We iris down a little bit just to see how it kind of got dark or dim, just to try and show you more of the true color here. But this was item number 7526. It's the platinum piece with a carat 78 lightning ridge black opal. I'm going to move it around a little bit, also show you the flip side of it so you can see it's all natural through and through. And it's got a lot of the purple, red, green, yellow, orange, everything, all the colors. And it's 50 points in diamonds. Actually, I have 50, not 58. So just a little correction there. And it's going to be our one and one only. And it sounds like it may be spoken for. Did you pick it up for $19.99? That's a great value. Here's what it looks like on the hand in case she needs to see that. Here it is. Oh, look at that color. And everything you see is only going to get better and brighter in person. And how about that for a stone that, yes, definitely, this is one that definitely looks bigger. Always opals do that. They look bigger than it weighs. Carat 78, we'd expect to see something a little more like a, 2 carat would probably be like a, 6x4, something like that. This is definitely larger, and that's one of the beauties of opals. And again, all really beautiful, natural through and through. So congratulations on that one. That one is spoken for. Look at that, even yellow's coming through on that stone. I love the pattern too. It's almost like it couldn't have been painted any prettier. So thank you so much. And then we'll go right back to the zircon, give that a look. I didn't give you the under gallery look, and I wanted to show you how it's finished on the inside with that under gallery. And don't forget about the Trapiche pendant for under $1,000. I'm still a little amazed that we were able to do a Trapiche of any kind for under $1,000. That's unusual. So there's our $34.99, the inside at least of that zircon. And then we have, again, rubies to show by request for Janice, if you're with me, Janice. And then we've got a Tanzanite coming up at our top of the hour, which is only about 5 minutes from now. So it gives us time for maybe an item or two more before we get there. And this is, well, there's a very important demontoid blowout. It's our 2 carat out of Russia. We do have Paraíba as well. I've got a diamond band that's 7 stones in the styling. And then look at this. This is what's going to be coming up at the top of the hour. I mentioned pink diamonds. They're there. It's like the theme of the night. And that wasn't intended. All based on your request is what we've been seeing. A lot of pink diamonds incorporated into designs that are classic. Well, we're going to throw some in with a Tanzanite that is museum reserve, blue wing block D for our top of the hour. So that's very exciting. And let's just give you, let's give you another look at the Trapiche. So you know that it wasn't a mirage. It was not something you just had a vision of. This is it. And this is what, again, was here really early today, tonight at least. It's 112-8004, and it is our most affordable Trapiche of all. We've had rings and I've had bracelets, and I don't recall having too many pendants. There was one that was a free-form type shape, but this is more what we consider a round. I know it's a little off round, but remember, these are never stones that are really calibrated, right? They're all very distinctive, very unique. And we do have a 96 pointer, so it's not like it's lacking size. It's got an almost 1 carat size to it. And then the stack of 4 diamonds right up top, 10 points there in platinum, actually 18 karat gold rather. So it's your 18 karat yellow gold, white gold. Gosh, I'm all over the place. I'm looking at my next piece. Here we go, guys. It's going to be 10 points. Let's blow it out. I'm going to throw in the chain. Let's give you the box link chain. It's an 18-inch adjustable chain that's coming along with it. And box links are some of the more powerful chains, by the way, because you have, think of it, it is like, imagine a box, okay, a cube. And you have that replicated 18 inches all the way through your chain. And done with a lot of 4 sides, workmanship to make that box also be fluid so it can really, again, be a necklace, right? Be a chain that does those curves around the neckline. It's amazing. And we'll do this one for $9.99. It's a huge value on a Trapiche in one of the rarest varieties. I mean, who even knew that Trapiches existed outside of the museum world? I love that we have them in jewelry here and there. I wouldn't say it's often. I wouldn't say it's common, but it's nice to bring them to you and bring you that great value of under $1,000, but that we have not seen. There was also an emerald bracelet earlier, a bangle. We had a great fire opal, some very large Tanzanite drop earrings, but also this one was also here much earlier in the show. And just in case you kind of, since this is still one of those nights where you kind of have to remind yourself, oh wait, I think they do have a show on Sunday nights. You might have missed the beginning parts. Here is the Tahitian. So we go from Trapiche to Tahitian pearl. That is the 13 millimeter Tahitian. That's in platinum. And that's going to have those two big diamonds at 17 points overall. So that's also here for $9.99. Just wanted to do a couple recaps before we get to our official last hour of our Sunday altogether. Okay, part 2 of Sunday is about to wrap up in an hour and 2 minutes. So we would also love your requests if you have them. Please, please, please get those in, and we'll be happy to find whatever we can for you. But that's a really important value there at $9.99. That's going to be, item number is 1127465. So the Trapiche is here for $9.99, but so is the Tahitian pearl, 13 millimeters in diameter, and that is a big one, and it's going to be that gorgeous color. That's what's the big difference here. I've had big Tahitian pearls. They're usually a charcoal gray or a light silvery tone. Sometimes they look more like the platinum or the white gold they're in. This is what you want when it has peacock colors. That's a technical term we use that describes the best. That's the visual you want to see. Think of like the eye of a peacock feather, where you have the iridescence, where one blue goes into a green, goes into an aqua, goes into a purple. That's what you're getting here. And that's not something that we coat. It's not something that we treat or enhance or dip or do anything like that. That's a natural pearl. The mollusk, it's the black-lipped oyster that made it that way. And then to have that big size, 13 millimeters in diameter, it's $9.99. Truly amazing. And those are huge diamonds at 8.5 points a piece. So one I highly recommend at $9.99. Then we have the Trapiche in the 18 karat gold setting if you'd like to get that one as well. And then we carry on with our last hour. Gosh, what a show we've had, and what a day it's been for collectibles and amazing values. And if there's anything we can show you from, even if it's from earlier today or any of our shows yesterday or my Friday night, whatever it was, we're here to help, here to bring you what you need. We're going to keep on moving. We got the Tanzanite deal of a lifetime coming up. If I do this right, gotta really ignore what this bag says, but that's kind of what I've been doing. So here we go. 112-7711 is on the way. A Tanzanite, you would think out of all the 10,000 plus Tanzanites I've had out of the blue wing block D variety, you would think maybe this would have happened here or there before, but it hasn't. This is a first. And we've had a lot of Tanzanite. I mentioned earlier we had the pink sapphire earrings, meaning there were pink sapphires with the Tanzanites. We're bringing pink diamonds into play now. Now we're going extra rare with 7711 as your item number. It's 7 o'clock out here on the West Coast. Welcome to our last hour of our Sunday extravaganza of jewelry. So glad you're with us tonight. Again, if there's anything we can show you, find for you, bring back out, happy to do that for you. This is really, again, last couple of minutes here. It goes by quickly. It really does, especially when we have the values we do, the discounts we do, and of course, a big St. Patrick's Day celebration, but none of this jewelry is here tomorrow night. That's the big key. Every show we do, every 3-hour show, different jewelry, one of a kinds for the most part. When they go, they're gone. Can't bring them back, can't make them again, can't do things over and over and over and over. There's 29 points here just in natural pinks. Once again, we're going with the bigger pinks like we had in the band earlier. This is kind of feels like that band, but as an accent to the center stone, which is your Tanzanite. 313 Museum Reserve. Why do we add pink diamonds? Well, wanted to really make it even more rare, give you a moment in time and opportunity, and bring out some red flashes too. Why not? Come on down, everybody. It's Tanzanite time. And let me know who wants the Tahitian, who wants the Trapiche. I also have a 4.5 karat color change sphene. I'm going to recap a little later, because that's got to go. Everything we've shown has to go. Everything, and we've got literally 58.5 minutes to do it. So here we are. This is new though tonight, and it's our Museum Reserve 313, 29 points in the pink, but there's only one row. 20 points in the white, but there are 2 rows. That means you've got about double the size on those pink diamonds that are running right down the center. It's going to stay as is in the rose and the white gold together. Most of the ring is white gold. You're just getting the pink gold for the pink diamonds. And you can call rose gold pink gold. A lot of people do. Just a thing. But look at the red flashes. Aren't many in the 3-carat size that are museum reserve. Oh, this is what I've been waiting for. I have waited, well, 3 hours this morning and 2 hours tonight to show this to you. And I couldn't even tell you this was coming. I had to keep this. This was like the hardest secret to keep when we've been really, again, we've had a lot of great jewelry all throughout the day. But to not be able to let you in on the secret that we had natural pink diamonds with a Tanzanite, which makes so much sense because the pink diamonds really help bring out and just tie back to the red flashes of that stone. You're getting a grand total of 49 points. I love the classic simplicity of it, but then we really did amp it up with the pinks because that easily could have been just 3 rose and white diamonds, which would have been gorgeous. But to add the pinks is really what adds rarity. Not only are you getting the premium best of the best Tanzanite the world has ever offered, but you're also getting something that is extremely rare in pink diamonds added to it as your accents. Even if you have 50 Tanzanites, 2 Tanzanites, 10 Tanzanites, you probably don't have one with pink diamonds. I'm suddenly having, when it's on the hand, I'm suddenly having an image. I'm thinking about what this would look like with a Wonder Ring, with the white diamond Wonder Ring, any of the varieties, any of the sizes, or we have had a pink diamond Wonder Ring. This doesn't really need anything added to it, but can you imagine if you own any of our Wonder Ring styles, what that would be like to add 1 or 2 on one side or both? Oh my goodness, just that means I just can only, I wish I was here to show you because I'm just envisioning it and it looks stunning. Let's get this out the door. I don't know about the $69.99 price, but like everything I've done all weekend long, this is my 5th show in 48 hours. So there's been a lot of jewelry in the last couple of days. Okay, a lot of jewelry, showing you a lot. I've been discounting everything. Everything. Everything has been discounted. Everything has been marked down. We have brought nothing but the best, by the way. It's really been about exemplary quality. Here's what I want to do on this one. I know this has not been the best idea of late, but I want to try it here for our top of the hour, last, hour of our big weekend here. I want to help you out with this value because I know that the pink diamonds really amp up the rarity. We can kind of, even though we're used to thinking about per carats on Tanzanite, I want you to think outside just the Tanzanite for a moment because one of the most valuable features of this ring are the pink diamonds that are with it on the sides. It's white diamonds, yes, and pink diamonds, and you can't look at that like you do every other white diamond. You can't look at that carat weight like you do everything else because it's so much more unique and so much more rare to get the natural pinks. So how about we do this? I'm going to put on the auction block, and I've had no luck with auctions since Friday, okay? 5 shows in 48 hours. I've had no luck with auctions. I'm going to try it because here's my thinking behind this is not starting anywhere where I should, not $6,000, not $5,000, not even $4,000. Okay, take a look at the ring. I'm going to hurt myself. After standing this many hours, I shouldn't try anything tricky here. Let's do this. I'm going to make this better than $4,000 to start. We want to really go wild here, and I want you, I know there are a lot of you that collect blue wings, have had a number already added to your collection, but knowing this is something different and yet classic and wearable, really amping up the distinctive nature of your piece, but still giving you wearability. I love that. I want you to buy the things you're going to wear and live in and enjoy every single day. What if we do you know what? Let's not even do $3,000 to start. And by the way, it'll be a $10 increment. Let's make that easy. It's not $3,000. It should be best case scenario, $2,500. I want to escape that as well. And then let me know what you're shopping for over there. And then we'll get to the Emerald request after this. But I do not want to do 25 because I just don't know if that's going to get the open. And then it really makes it kind of pointless. But that's been the challenge. And if auctions have been a challenge to get started, it probably means you're in for a treat too, because it means you're probably not going to have a lot of competition either. So if you do get the open or get in on the open, that could be, I do not have a crystal ball. I have no way to tell the future, but all I can know is what I've done for so long. here and elsewhere. And when we see something get a little bit, like a little slow to get the open, then we're probably not going to have like hundreds of people in on it. And maybe we need to start a little lower to get this going so that we don't start at $25, so we don't start at $2,000. Let's start even lower than that. Now it's practically free. What are you paying for in the ring now? It's not the Tanzanite. The pink diamonds, they're very pricey. So you're not paying for those. The white diamonds are there as well. What can we do to make this a little bit more attainable? Should we go lower than $2,000? I think we need to. It's just really that easy, and it's just about getting participation. Hearing those phone lines ring. Sometimes you got to do something extraordinary, and that is with the jewelry, it's always extraordinary. But the values have to be as well. Otherwise, again, it's going to sit here and then nobody gets to enjoy it. I would rather have one shopper, one collector. Maybe you're new to the blue wing, maybe you're not. But this is a first of its kind, so I can just about bet you don't have a ring like this already. Here it is again on the hand, 2 tones of gold. You just tell me your ring size you need. We'll make that happen. But I have no open at $2,000, and that is just inexplicable. So now we go lower. You think I'm going to leave that here tonight? And yes, we've seen a parade of pink diamonds at this point. Lynx ring, lynx earrings, band ring with the 4 rows. Let's move this one out of here right now. Not $2,000. Boy, that's what a lot of people ask me for. Give me the classics. I want to just get one blue wing before they're gone. Let's stay with the classic style, one that even I know generations after mine, they're going to love it as well. They're going to enjoy it. They're going to have the best. We know that all of our values, all of the Tanzanite you own already, whether it's Block C, Block D, Blue Wing, Block D, all of it is going to go up tremendously in price when that mine is closed. That's probably not all that far away. So you might as well, since you've got a couple little bits and pieces here of time to get the best of the best, you might as well have those to get before they're gone. Because why not? When the price is this way, you know what? Before we get $2,000, because I think we're verifying the open here at $2,000, let me make it a little easier for everybody. And let's see if we can just go ahead and get to it. I'm going to go to only 9, you know what? Not even 19. It's a weird number to start with. Here's the problem. When we go to the more rounded numbers, I can't lose this much money on a Blue Wing Block D. We're already losing. I can't lose any more money than we're already at a loss here. And we can't, I wish we could make jewelry like that. I wish we could make, fine jewelry with gold and diamonds and all that and the best Tanzanite in the world. I wish we could make that for $2,000. The truth is we can't. But also at the same token, we must have somebody out there who's intrigued by owning this and wants to have it, and I've got to make that possible. So how about instead of 19 or 18 or 17, we go even lower. I won't even ask for $1,600 to start. Let's start at $1,500. There's the giveaway. There it is. And in my best effort here to get a lot of activity and hear those phones ring, and most importantly, get this ring to a collector, we're now down to $1,500 to open. Let's go. I'll give it 60 seconds, Tony, and then if it's still here with no open after 60 seconds go by, I'm buying it. I'm buying it. There, I said it. I'll buy that ring. At least it won't go without a home tonight. I can tell you that. And I don't even have a blue wing yet. Can you believe that? Don't even have one. Oh, good. Trapiche just sold. Our Trapiche necklace. Thank you, thank you. Trapiche's gone. But it means there's still no open. That phone line that rang is for a Trapiche lover. No open yet. Well, well, well. Okay. Oh, no. 313. It's a numerical palindrome. Tay-Tay would like it. 49 points overall. Rose in white gold. Nobody? Okay, let's move. I'm buying it. Yay! Now I have to pay more. True story. I have to pay more. It's a fact. Wait, do we have the open? Hold on. We might have it. Okay, it took a little extra time, but there is that delay, and sometimes I even forget about it because I'm not here nearly enough to remember there's a delay, right? Oh, yeah. So hold on. We've got verifications going on. Let me see if we have the open at 15. This is nuts. And the way you can wear it all on its own, it looks fabulous. You can add one to rings and it looks more fabulous. I mean, whatever you want to do. Pink diamonds, white diamonds, all together. This is about as rare and specialty as a ring gets. I'm looking for 1,500. What's everyone do on a Sunday night? What am I missing? What am I missing? Gosh, that's incredible, is it not? All right, let's see. We got 15? You got it. All right, sold. No, not sold. Never mind. We got the open. I know I have to give it a clock, right? I have to. I kind of feel like we're not going to get any competition, but I have to give you a chance. Okay, so here's the skinny. We've got the open. It's 1,500. We have it. So now we've got to give everyone a last call. I'm just tempted to say sold, but hey, let's give you a last call. It's going to go. That's great. We've got I don't get it, but that's okay. I don't get the ring. That's okay. You guys are getting a better deal than I could, and that's always what matters, right? Get you a better deal than the cost. That's the thing. I mean, they'll give it to me probably a little bit more than cost because they have to make a little money somehow. But honestly, I've bought enough jewelry here for gifting. That's how it works. You're getting a better value than what it takes to literally make it. Let me remind you, we don't talk to vendors. Do you ever see a vendor up here shouting at you with me, standing right here? No, there's no vendors. We don't need vendors. We make our own jewelry. There's no vendor. There's no dealer. It's made by first of all, this is the only place you're going to find the Blue Wing Block Ds. The private collection is almost sold through because I've had them for it's been 6.5 years almost. They're almost gone. They're almost done. This is the time to get it. We're at $1,500. We do have the open, so it will sell. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes and see if anybody else wants to jump in. Yes, we got to make it snappy. And we have 45 minutes to do I don't know what, but whatever it is you want to see, you tell me. I'll bring it out, and we'll parade it out and get you great value. Let's take a look at it. Let's give it 2 minutes. Final call. I'm going to try it on again. It stays in the gold color it's in, which is 2 gold colors in one. So you don't have to tell me anything but the size you need. And if you're gifting it and you're not sure what size they wear, take a good educated guess. The average women's size is a 7, but honestly, you can probably make a good educated guess, and it can always be sized down the line if need be. But we have 1:35 left. Yikes. 95 seconds remaining to get you in on the phone lines. And that is at, $1,500. What's up? What is up? That is so good. And yes, only $10 as the next minimum increment bid. So it could be $1,510, could be $1,600, you could power bid your way up to $2,000 if you want to. You know it's worth a $69.99 price tag. That, can you imagine if you walked into a retail store? If there was a retail store with Tanzanite that good, which nobody has, by the way, and no network does, and no jewelry store does, and no mom and pop shop does, this is the best out there, and you see the reds, and it becomes even more apparent when you see it in this slightly lower lighting here, but at $1,500. And then you get pink diamonds, natural, all natural. These are not treated or heated or synthetic or lab grown or anything like that. They're natural pinks set up higher. Remember, they're bigger. The white diamonds are smaller. The pink diamonds are bigger. It seems a little counterintuitive to how you'd typically make a ring like this possible. But we have 33 seconds to get you in. 1,500, last call. 30 seconds now. Oh my goodness, come on in and hustle to those phone lines if you need to get it. This is just, it's a little silly, to be honest. That's a price tag I would never be able to make it for. And natural pinks are really highly valued. Yes, they're only part of the attraction here. They're only a part of the equation here. But this is fabulous. Tracy, that's funny. Tracy says, Mom, you should bid for me. Yeah, my mom's never called into the show. I don't think she's going to start now. No. And that's what's funny. She always says, can't you get me a better, why would I call into the show? You can get a better deal, right? And then no. No, I can't. No, it would be better to shop via the show. I have had so many friends who have asked me that before. No, it's literally better to let me give you the greatest price on the air. I can't shop a better deal because I'm going to pay more than cost. You guys right now, well, someone's getting the opportunity to pay less than. So this is it, a fabulous opportunity. And here we go. My mom's probably in shock. I told her today on between shows, I said, I'm probably going to wear pajamas tonight to the show. And she's probably like, wow, those are some fancy pajamas, which some of my pajamas are pretty fancy, I must say. But yeah, I told her I was I was feeling like, I asked, and maybe we should do a poll. I asked her, I said, do you think anybody would be really offended or insulted if I just wore like sweats to the show? Just for one day, just for like one Sunday night, like Sunday fun day, chill night, no? And she said, yeah, do it. She says, they don't care. Do it. Do it. And I said, okay, I'm going to do it. And then, yeah, maybe not. But anyway, Tracy, it's a great idea. Do we have 15:10? Do I have to wrap this up or can I wait? Can we do a bonus clock? Can we do what? I need to. Tony, don't go, huh? Is that against the rules? I'll make my own rules. We need a bonus clock here. We need a bonus. I can't sell this at 15 or 15:10. You know that. I can't sell this at this price. All right, fine. Let's take a look at it. I think it's gone. Do we have 15:10? Yes or no? You got it? Who? Anna in Georgia. Is that Anna S? See, she's fairly new and I already know her. I mean, not personally, but hi, Anna. Anna in Georgia. How's Georgia doing? Georgia good? They getting cold weather? Or is it hot? Sunny? Nice? Mild? All right. Done. You got it. Sold. Move on. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. Well, oh, who was this request for? We had a big emerald come out. I'm not sure who requested it. And I'm so sorry it took a minute to get to it because that was, yep, a little, you know, oh, excuse me. Hello. Oh, glad I didn't wear my pajamas to show this ring. 112-7102 is fabulous. That's a Colombian emerald right there. That is cool. All right, Tracy says yes. Okay, maybe next Sunday. Oh, maybe next Sunday I will. I think next Sunday is our last nighttime show. I'm not sure, not entirely sure, and I probably shouldn't be saying that because nothing's been official, but again, we're not going to have 2 shows on the weekends forever. I don't think so. Again, yeah, it's a little much, but here we go. 292 in the Muso. But I'm kind of having fun with that, kind of like it. This is going to be a really good Muso Colombian. I know, Andy, you're busy, but I don't know who requested this, so hopefully the requester knows who they are. 292, dial in early, though, if you like it, because this is 292 of a Muso. Hey, let's have a pajama party. Oh, Charmaine's on board. See, the difference is with you guys, if you guys have a pajama party, you're at home, and nobody has to see you on national TV. That's the difference. But Charmaine says she's all in for the pajama party. Okay, good. I've always wanted to do it on a Sunday morning, but now I think, I don't know, maybe we should do Sunday night. I don't know, whatever. We could do Saturday night, like a little like TVON sleepover, you know, one of those deals. Here's our 292 Muso mine. Great, great stone. This is also a semi-bezel. It's done in platinum. And this one has a 29 point, is that it? Gosh, it looks like more, doesn't it? It looks like more than that, but I'll go with it. 29 points in diamonds. They're all rounds. I know they kind of look like princess cuts on the sides. And then also a little bit of millgrain. That is a very wide band of platinum. Very, very cool. Now, if it's that sharp and that clean up close, get ready. What is this going to look like when you see it on the hand and really glowing? And I speak from a standpoint of I'm an emerald self-professed lover. I've been studying this stone since long before I had to study jewelry for a career, because I just liked knowing about my birthstone. I thought it was pretty cool. Like, ooh, tell me, I'm a May girl. Okay, let me learn about my birthstone. I mean, I was really young. So it's well before anybody should have been talking about birthstones and gemstones. But most emeralds, we all know, pretty cloudy, pretty included, pretty hazy. Look at that stone. There it is from a distance. I love that it's all about the emerald. All about the emerald and a whole bunch of that wide band of platinum. Let's make it easy. Oh, it started at $29,999. Yes, we are in the presence of greatness here. And yet, it's for one caller. Do you have a requester, Jess, for this one? Okay, so I don't know. I still don't know who requested it, but either way, this is the one that I can't even remember. Have I presented this? It's been a while if I have. Let's take it less than $10,000. And I don't mean $99.99 because I'm going extra crazy low on everything tonight. That's what I've been doing all weekend long. Again, 5 shows in 48 hours, and it continues tomorrow as well. We're going to add a 6th one to the grouping, and we're going to have a St. Patty's Day party. But I bet you this green will not be here for that St. Patty's Day party. We're going to have to come up with another green, okay? We're going to be wearing green, right? All wear our green and get you ready for the luck of the Irish. But this is a beautiful, beautiful way to go, and we'll make it better than 99 or 89 or even, I don't even love 88, 88. I want to take it lower than that. We will do just that. Come on down, everybody. This is it. And I'm so excited for whoever gets it. Congratulations in advance. I'll make it $79.99. That's it. One caller. Boom. Boom goes the value, and there is your fiery bright emerald. May not be red, but it don't need to be red to have some very serious fire to it. That is a good one, and congrats on that Tanzanite. I know I got real rushed into this request, but congratulations to our Tanzy winner. And we do have a larger one, by the way. If you want to go no pink diamonds, well, the pink diamond ship has sailed. We have a stone that's a 952, quite large, 3 times the size of what we just showed you, and it's got princess cuts. I feel like we need the trumpets to announce its arrival here. You know, like the pomp and circumstance when royalty enters, you know, then the gates open or royalty makes their way through the cathedral or the castle. You have the trumpets blaring. Well, that's what this needs. Tony, up for any sound effects tonight? Where's those party horns for the birthday? I asked him if he wanted candles this morning in his cake, and he said, I won't tell you what he said. But what were you afraid of? What were you afraid of? I don't see a smoke detector in this building. I don't see any problem with it. I don't see any smoke detectors. All right, here we go. $79.99. Andy, who requested this? I know he's busy. Do you know who requested it? Lee? Oh, okay. She already called and said no thanks. All right, great. Well, thanks for letting me know. All right. Well, I'm glad I asked. All right. So guess what? It's open to anybody who would like it. And we have other emeralds, Lee, certainly. So if there's something else I can show you, obviously this one a little more pricey because it's a 3 carat. If you want to go a little smaller, we can. If you want to go a little larger, I don't know if you saw, but this morning I had an 810. That's larger. Actually, the 810 was only $19,999, by the way, if you want to see it again. But here is one other way. Just, I can't help myself. I got a 9 carat plus, so I got to bring it out. It's the big tansy. It's the 952. It's item number 1126728. Look at that. Yes, please. Yes, please. Maybe I'll get this one. I don't know. 66 points in diamonds. There are only 6 stones. I can do that math. 11 points each. Each one set in a semi-bezel. And white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, please pick your gold color. And by the way, last call, Janice, if you're out there, let me know. We have rubies here for you. They're here. We did a search because I know that I only had time to bring you one this morning, and it was a pear shape, and you wanted an oval. So I found the best ovals. And they're big, and they're really well priced. So Janice, if you're out there and want to see the rubies that I brought out, let me know because we're running out of time tonight. We only have 35 minutes left in our entire Sunday. Are you ready for the big museum reserve, though? Our 952 with those massive diamonds. I mean, how gorgeous are they? And it really is like, it's regal because you're getting the beautiful Tanzanite with all the red flashes, but then you're getting the fabulous princess cut diamonds. They're an upgrade. We tend to see round brilliants, which we love, and they're great, but it's really nice to have the princess cuts, and they're another step up when you talk about pricing. Princess cuts are not priced the same way as rounds, and these are big princess cuts. They're not small. Take a look at it. It's going to be 11 points each, and it's got all the red flash in the world, and I thought we'd bring this down. We've seen some really cool values on Tanzanite in earrings and pendants. The pendant's gone, and a ring earlier, just a few moments ago. Now I'm going to take the $14,999 price tag. Drop it on down. Oh, you're going to love this one. What in the world? So I'm going to try to make this even better on the per carat than we've ever seen before. I know where we've been already that's seen pieces out the door. Let's make this really cool. And even when I think about, I don't know, even where the 313 was, that was a great value, but figured that was going to be about $500 a carat. Let's take this even lower, even though it's bigger. And we'll show it on the hand really quickly, but incoming here is a better price. Not $14,000, it's not even $49.99. Whoa, almost 10 carats. I'm glad it's just shy of that because when they go up and over 10 carats, they really take a leap in the price, don't they? And you know that. So it's nice to get that big size, but still staying slightly under the 10 carat range. And we're going to make this better than 49. 48, 47, 46. Let's go for the big one here. Not $45.99. It is $4,499. And that's going to be with the 3 princess cuts on each side and any golds you want or would like or prefer. And Andy, what are you shopping for over there? Thank you. All right. And what else? So we've got last call. You can tell we're getting very busy on the phone lines. A lot of last minute requests coming in. Also a lot of pieces from earlier going out. Yes? Oh, good. She does want to see the rubies. Is it true that she wants ovals? I want to show you the 2 ovals that I have. So this is $44.99. Take a look at it up close again. And then Janice is here. She's ready to see the rubies. And I have a 233 and a 221. Both ovals, both top notch, both out of Burma, and 2 very different looks. So whether she likes more of a bridge or more of a ballerina style halo, we got them both. All right, who's shopping over there, Andy? Oh, good, 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 good. All right, yes. What's her name again? How do you spell it? Oh, really? How pretty. I've not heard that name before. Well, hello, Colora in Alabama. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome to our show. Thank you very, very much. It's nice to have you as part of the TVON family. I love that we're adding so many new TVON family members. And here's I've got 2 very special rubies to show. The first one, I'm going to go ahead and start here. We're going to start with 1122984. This is option 1. Oh, well, how do we outdo that one? This may not be fair. How do you compete with a ruby oval that looks like that? Wow. And not a, oh gosh, well, this is that cool mounting that actually, it looks like all baguettes, and then you realize, no, a couple of the baguettes that are shorter have the rounds on the edge. So it makes her such a unique ballerina style halo, flared out, really accentuating that 221 in the center. That's a carat 38 in all the diamond weight, and then you get the yellow gold. It stays in that 14 karat yellow gold. It's a $16,000 price tag normally. Now here's the side by side, because maybe she wants to go with a bridge. Wow, well, these are just fantastic. If only every ruby in the world looked like this, everybody would be obsessed with rubies. The truth is, most of the time, they're deep browns and burgundies, and they have no clarity or glow or glisten at all. And this is the best of Burma. And we're so proud to bring them to you. Item number on the left side is 1117377. That would be the ruby in the bridge. Now, that's a larger ruby on the left side, slightly. It's a 2 carat 33 on the left. It's set with a major bridge mounting, all diamonds as far as the eye can see. They're actually going to be, is it 6 rows? Looks like, yeah. I always like do this illusion where is it 3 or 4 rows that run underneath? It's actually 4 rows. Sometimes we do a 3-row version. This is the 4-row version underneath that you see there. And then 6 rows entirely. How about that? Have you ever seen that? Look what's going on with those diamonds underneath the ruby. It looks like they're bright purple or bright blue. How about that? And that's going to be a carat 36 in diamonds there. So you're actually getting similar diamond weight. I mean, there's only 2 points difference in the diamond weight. 2 different styles. This is the wider bridge, great finishing on the inside. That's 14 as well. That's the one you can actually change the gold color if you want to. So on the left side, you can change. On the right side, it stays in yellow. Honestly, if it's a ruby, you're probably going to keep them in yellow gold anyways. And we're going to go ahead and bring these, they're different prices, but let's talk about $29.84 if you want to go with this 221 with those really enormous diamonds. And you can see slightly different hues of red, so pick your preference there. This one is, well, $15,999, but no longer. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Want to make sure you see them first before you make the decision. That is going to be better than even $59.99. There's over $10,000 to save you on this one ruby ring right now. And it's not going to be $59. It is $56.99 extra bonus time on the discounting. That one's $56.99. Actually, the one in the bridge, which is the 233, is actually even less money. The bridge mounting, here it is side by side on the hand. If you've got it narrowed down, let me know. We can just zoom in on that one. But if you want the ruby, the 233 with the 136 in diamonds, in the bridge, in the wide band of gold, that one's $49.99. 2 incredible rubies. How do you even choose? They're very different, but they're similar in a lot of ways. It's the design that makes them different. The red, let me tell you, I picked the reddest, most just dominating bright red that I could possibly do for the manicure this week. And yet those rubies stand up and match that color. And when you've got a selection, I don't know, I had like 83 to choose from in different reds, and look at how those reds of those rubies out of Mother Earth, how they match. Very unusual because most are brown or maybe a little, you know, they can be all kinds of colors, more orangey, more pinky, more brown, more, you name it. That is the true blue red that Burma gives us. $49.99 for the bridge, $56.99 for the halo design with those incredible baguettes. Here they are again, side by side, up close. Like I said, if you just haven't already, well, look at that stone. If you haven't narrowed down, we'll just zoom in on the one that you like. They're open to anybody who would like them first, but they're very special. Either way you go. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much. Oh, Anna. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Thank you so much, Anna. I appreciate you. All right, here we go. Another request. Oh, something that wasn't even scheduled for tonight. Tanzanite drop earrings, but they're affordable. Okay. Love these. Item number coming up is 1122-2312. Those rubies are as good as it gets. And we're used to seeing Burma, and we always really finely choose the really top quality. There's plenty of Burma that has no clarity. There's plenty of Burma that has all kinds of inclusions. There are Burmese that don't glow and that don't emanate that beautiful fiery red diamond-like quality. Those two are just, they're the best we can show you. $56.99 right side, $49.99 left side. Let's go ahead and get to our Tanzanite drops, shall we? Who asked for these, Andy? It's a great idea. Monica, thank you for the request. These are always tricky to set up here because they are a interlocking articulated design with the lever back, but I'll hold one up and then we'll get you the other one so you can see the match. And they are going to be 112-2312 and they have a carat 10 total. So there's one, just again, you know, want to make sure you see the other one here. And look at this. This is a really cool look. Carat 10 of the blue wing. Yeah, they're still blue wing. They sure are. And they have this double halo. It's like an arced design of diamonds around them, 38 points up there. And of course, in front of the lever back as well. And those two rubies are still here if you'd like them, so you can grab those if you'd like. And then here we are with the blue wings and a great length here, 1 inch, top to bottom. So yes, a drop, but not overly dressy. We did see the overly dressy ones earlier, where you had the 21 carats of total Tanzanite weight. This is a little more accessible, certainly a little bit more daytime casual if you'd like. And 1 inch in the drop. I'll go ahead and show you one on. We have a gold color change option as well. And let me try to prop this up a little better so you have something more to look at that while I go ahead and pop one on for you. And we will make this really, really easy. And look at the reds. They're still red. Of course, it's blue wing. So we can't just bring you a blue wing and, you know, you expect the reds. And you're probably trying to match a ring or a pendant that you already have. So let's make sure that this earring, because obviously if you were to shop elsewhere for an earring, I'm sure they're out there, but you're not going to have a match if you've already got a blue wing ring. You want us to supply your earrings so that they do indeed match, so that if you are shopping anything to go with your previous collection pieces, you've got the match in the color, you're still saving a bundle, you're getting this great value. I'm going to show them here on so you can see what they look like from a distance away, so you really get to see the size that they're going to offer, the beautiful look, the movement they have, all of that. And we're going to take them a lot lower than, okay, why are they already so low at $19.99? We'll take them even lower than that for you. Only a couple to go around because how many matched oval pairs do we have? Not that many. So let's give you a greater value than even, oh, okay, you're going to love these. They're not even $9.99. Big, big discount. For the wrap up here of our Sunday night and our entire weekend, let's go back to the close-up and then I'll prop them up for you so you can see what they're all about. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. You do still get that gold color choice. So again, perfect if you're trying to match what you already have. There's the Tanzanite. Let's take them even lower than $888. Big value right now. $799. And that's it. And for Monica who requested them or anybody else, we've only got a couple pairs available, and that will be that on our Tanzanite earring. That is the most affordable Tanzanite option overall in any category of jewelry, from rings, pendants, necklaces, earrings, studs even. That's the most affordable way to go at $799. And that will be it. 60 seconds, then we got another request coming up. Thank you for those. Oh, this is a fun ring. Our little zigzag ring, but only one in rose gold left. All right, who was asking for the zigzag ring? Hi, Margaret. So, Margaret, we've got a rose gold. I hope that's okay, because we're not making this, right? This is, yep, it's our last one. ever. The zigzag ring. I love it in the rose gold too. It's really pretty. So last call if you'd like them, $7.99 a pair. And then we're going to move right along. Got a lot of great pieces here to show you, but not a lot of time. So this is where really, truly requests are always a priority of ours. We're going to take requests and we always get to those as soon as we possibly can. But the key is getting the request in, because with this limited time, we want to make sure that we have time to go find your request. If it's not something that's already out here, bring it out, discount it, and show it to you and give you that opportunity. Okay, so if you'd like the earrings, they're still here, $7.99, amazing. I want to keep moving because we got quite a bit to do in these last 23 minutes we have together tonight. There's nothing more affordable in Blue Wing in the entire inventory than what you're looking at right now. And the fact that it's a gold articulated drop with diamonds and 55 points in your tansies, very impressive. Very impressive at $7.99. Thrilled, and thank you, Monica, for asking for them, because I don't know if she's getting a pair, but I know they're going to sell out, and that's the thing. We could, probably have questions about it tomorrow, but they're going to be long gone. That's the issue with the live shows, is with the limited items, the one-of-a-kinds, they don't stick around much past the initial airing. So please don't wait till a different day to say, do you still have those earrings? I've decided, I've done the legwork, I've researched, and guess what? That is the best value. So I want to get a pair. I've decided I need a pair. Well, they're going to be long gone by then. So make sure you take advantage, because there's nothing more we can make in the Blue Wing. It's still up in the air what we're going to do after. A lot of people ask that question. What are you guys going to do when the Blue Wing Block D is gone, sold out and finished? What are you going to do? Are you even going to offer Tanzanites? Are you going to offer a Block C quality? It's not for sure yet, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be very difficult for me to stand up here and talk about Block Cs when they have no color to speak of compared to what we're all used to. So get them while you can. The price tags are unbelievable. Let's get to our zigzag ring here, which is our last one available. It's going to be item number 1117417. You can still call me on the earrings because they're still here. We've got a pair left if you want those drop earrings in Tanzanites, but here we are with our last one, 7417. Goes back to a 111 prefix on this one, and it is lovely because that's a rose gold zigzag ring. It's all even, meaning the zigzag, it's not like one of those heartbeat rings where it's like a little zig and then a little big and it goes up and down. It's actually going to be the consistency. 27 points in diamonds, rose gold only. I can size it for you. Right now it looks like about a 6, 6.5, but I can size it up or down as needed, so you don't need to worry about that, but it does stay in the rose gold, and we only have one, and I want to try it on because it looks even better on the hand, as most rings do. That's where they're designed to go. And the diamonds do go more than halfway around, so it's going to end up looking a bit like an eternity band ring without it being so, because then you could never size it if it was an eternity ring. But here's the other thing. It sits like a second skin. It's like as low profile, but very high impact. Low profile on the dimension, sits low to the hand, so if you want to put on gloves or have to put on gloves or decide that you just are really at that point where you like really wearable jewelry that is not getting in the way of daily busy life, here's a great way to do it, and it's only $399. That's it. So a diamond band, first caller only. I have our last, we used to have it in white, yellow, and rose. We are down to just one in the rose gold. So that will be it. I think you could even play a little bit with it and maybe perhaps stack it with other things if you wanted to, but that's $399 for that band. One only there. And look at the finishing, all solid all the way throughout. So yes, it is solid, finished gold. So it just glides right on the hand and looks great. So that will be that. Our two rubies are here. I think the 952 Tanzanite is here. Yes. Oh, hi, Lorelei. And she got, oh, good. Oh, I love those. She's going to love them too. Is that Lorelei H? Yes. Hi, Lorelei. It's also been a minute since I've heard from her. So thank you for checking in and saying hello. And most importantly, for watching and shopping the deals tonight. Thank you so much. She's so kind. All right, let's go to it. $399 if you like the zigzag ring. So I've kind of saved this. It's a diamond band. It's a 7-stone style. So there's an importance to that style because it's going to go 100% across the finger as you wear it. 110536. It is our carat 07. Maybe you want to go here. 7 stones, perfectly matched. By the way, our rose gold zigzag ring is still here, but I don't think for long. $399 only on that one. But this is going to be, let's go higher end with the diamonds. Big ones, 7 stones. The total carat weight is 107. That means that each and every diamond is exactly the same, and they are 15 plus pointers. Very impressive. Oh, how I do love this ring. Because again, we do a 5-stone style. We even do a 6-stone style. But the problem is that doesn't necessarily work if you want to have diamonds side to side for every ring size. Because as you go to a larger ring size, sometimes you're left with a little extra gap and not diamonds all the way side to side. Yes. You got the zigzag? All right, the rose gold zigzag ring is sold. Thank you so much. And now we get to the fabulous 7-stone style. I really want you to see it on so you can really get what I'm saying about this whole 7 stones. Even if you go with a larger ring size, it's going to be diamonds across the finger. So there's no break in that action, which gives you the look of an eternity style. Right there you see it. But eternity bands, I'll say it, they can be very uncomfortable. I have one and I never wear it. And it's a shame because it's lovely and it's really a high-end ring. But you know what? It's downright uncomfortable. And when you're a hand model for a living as well as a show host for jewelry, you can't be having digging and, scars and, little issues and scratches from wearing your jewelry. It's not a good look. So this is where you get what looks like an eternity band because it's going one side to the other across the finger. And it's a carat 07 in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. And of course, white gold's the way you're going to really show off the quality of those diamonds. It's a carat 07, 15 plus pointers. Those are no small diamonds when they're all at least 15 points, by the way. Sometimes it's going to be a carat 07, sometimes it's going to be even more. That's a minimum carat weight that you're guaranteed to get. We're very precise about our diamond weights. A lot of designers, most every designer just gives you an estimation. And there's a little leeway, and it could be 10 or 15 points more or less. We don't do that. It's exactly that or more. So you're guaranteed at least a carat 07. You're guaranteed at least 15 pointers. And now we get to take it down from $29.99 and give you the value. It's also a great stack ring, too, because it's got a pretty nice flush side to it. Hey, Lorelei. Thank you so much. You know what we're going to do here? It's got the shared prongs, and notice how they're tucked in towards the centers of the diamonds. That's what gives you the ability to have a nice straight side because the prongs aren't out extending and getting in the way. So it also makes it more sleek. It looks like the diamonds are just lined up in formation. It doesn't bulk it up with prongs. You know how most time the prongs are way out in the corners? See how they're tucked into the center? And then they're shared prong. So yes, each diamond is still set with 4 prongs, but they're utilized for each and every diamond side by side. That's a beautiful thing. We're going to blow it out. This one will be a rock star tonight, and that's why we waited towards the end to show it to you. It's a classic, but maybe it's an upgrade too, because maybe you have diamond bands from a few years back, maybe before you knew about TVON or discovered TVON or knew about the importance of diamond clarity and diamond quality, and yet now you've seen the light and know that maybe you've amassed a collection of VS diamonds and now the other ones from yesteryear look a little dingy in comparison. Here's how you get the upgrade in a style you'll wear. Could be worn next to other rings. Could be a wedding set, like a band that, people don't always realize. I talk to people, who want to get help with engagement rings and want to design an engagement ring or make an engagement ring, and then they don't realize, oh wait, I need another ring after the engagement ring? What do you mean? I thought I was done. I thought the engagement ring is what she wears, and then they realize, oh, you need another wedding band once the actual ceremony takes place and you put the band next to it. This is where I think this is going to be one of those styles that really does stack up well with other bands because it's got that nice straight edge. So if you're looking for a really high quality way to do diamonds going across, this is a good way to go. And it's not going to be $29.99. or $19.99. And boy, are we the leader when it comes to diamond bands, both quality, style, everything imaginable. Let's take it even lower than $19.99. I'll get it for you for $9.99 only. For all those 15-point diamonds lined up to perfection. Matched, bright white, super stunners, and only $9.99. That's it. So also your size and your gold color for free and shipped to your doorstep for free too. So that's how you let the luxury come to you. All right, so we've got a 60-second clock with that one. Now it is recap time. We've got about 14 minutes in the show. I still can show you a really affordable ruby. Ironically, I have another pink diamond piece that has a lot of pave but not a band, so we can show that to you as well. Now if there are any requests for the show, anything you want to see that you have seen one more time, or something you want us to pull from a vault before we run out of time on this Sunday night, please let me know what that is, because we are down to the wire with 14 minutes and it goes by quickly. We've got, I know, the yellow diamond. Oh, and I personally wanted to show you the sphene again, that beautiful 4.5 carat color change sphene that was debuted tonight. and that one is a looker. So let's show that again for everybody to see, especially our collectors out there who love the big, bold, amazing. That's really, really important. Okay, so, oh, I see, okay. Okay, good. Well, I've learned, actually, Lorelei, a little tip from me to you. I learned recently that last Sunday when we were not on the air because we had a power failure, and we were all sitting here the whole day and just kind of talking shop. I learned that actually you can chat. Lorelei's asking about YouTube because she doesn't get us on her TV provider anymore because I guess she changed. So if you watch on YouTube, I learned that if you go to download the app, you can be a part of the live chat. So I just learned that myself, Lorelei. So just a little heads up on that. So you have to download the app, okay? So once you download the app, you can be a part of the whole live chat thing. I didn't know that either. So anyway, I'm so glad you're loving your pieces, and thank you so much. Oh, I'll tell Peanut you said hi. All right, coming up, let's get to it. We've got a gold, or rather color change sphene to show you. And so this is really fabulous. Isn't that true? Like if you're, you know, like I know some of you, like if you stream DirecTV now, you don't necessarily get TVON. So a lot of people have converted to different ways to watch online. So just again, if you're one of our YouTube viewers and you're finding like, I don't know how to be a part of the whole live chat, go to the app. That's what I learned recently. So here we go. This is the color change sphene. It's one that you can't soon forget once you see it. But we just introduced it earlier tonight. It was the very beginning parts of the show, so maybe you didn't see it. It's well, actually 1127987 was the number here. That's 4.5 carats exactly. And it does have the 132 in the diamonds. And it's just a wow. Our Madagascar color change sphene, one of our very, very best. And truly remarkable to see that color here because it's a brighter color. As they get larger, they have tended to, and we've seen our fair share of larger sphenes, but as they get larger, they tend to get too dark, way too dark. I mean, we see that. That's why some people forego the large sizes because you want that bright green. That's what I find fascinating about this 4.5 carat is that it is that bright, amazing color. Look at the brilliance and dispersion that's coming through. It is going to be on the hand here, and you'll see the side-to-side way the diamonds are set. And it's our last call. We have 11 minutes, so let me know if you have any questions or requests or anything else you want to see. But this is one I just took a liberty and said, I think we need to see this one more time. And get you the price that's better than $16,999 as well. And give you the 132 in the diamond side to side, so see how that's all you see? Perfectly set side to side so that the diamonds go all the way up and meet with your fingers as they meet. So here's what we'll do instead of 69, 59, remarkable 4.5 carat, and look how bright that is. And all those greens, the green body color of the stone will change to red when you're in an incandescent light source. So that makes it even more special, and we'll make it $4,999. One caller on that one, $49.99. That's the major piece of the day. We've seen so many collectibles in the last, just these last 48 hours, have had so many incredible collectibles. And if you have questions on any of it, I have any jewelry that's available from the last 5 shows in the last 48 hours. That would be Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning, Sunday night. We've got them all here. So if there is something from the last couple of days, it's right here up on set. So you can just request it. We'll bring it right out. Again, assuming it's still available, and bring you another opportunity before we go and not see you till tomorrow night because no morning shows on the Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday is just evening shows. It's only the Saturday and Sunday morning that we see you guys in the daytime hours. So everything else is in the evening, Monday through Fridays at 5 to 8. Saturday and Sunday, of course, we have the newer 5 to 8s, and then of course still have our flagship morning shows as well from 10 to 1. So just a heads up there for our newer viewers. I don't see you in the morning tomorrow, but I see you in the evening tomorrow from 5 o'clock Pacific on. So that's for our big St. Patrick's Day celebration. I hope you'll join us, and you know we'll have some very special things to share. And let's show you one quick look at a pink diamond piece because we've loved them tonight, but have seen bands and links, and now something that gives you the look almost as if you have one big centered up diamond at first glance, but it's actually pave in a cushion shape altogether. It's 1110,299. This goes way back. And that means an extra value coming your way as well. And then let us know if you have any last minute questions or requests because we have 9 minutes left now on the show. And there are, by the way, there's still Tanzanite earrings. I just checked. We still have Tanzanite earrings. We sure do. I've still got Tanzanite earrings for you, one pair of the drops that were $7.99. That's one I would highly advise. We did have the drops with the pink sapphires earlier. They were the fancy cuts with the kite cut pinks. They're still here at $39.99. The 107 diamond band is here. The 952 Tanzanite is here. The 5-stone emerald bangle is here. And the rubies. And the sphene. And now the pink diamond, 42 points in pink, 58 points in white. A grand total of 1 carat exactly. And we are going to bring you the value. And if you don't want to miss the boat on pink diamonds entirely, since we do only deal in natural, and I'm not talking about natural as in lab grown, like everyone's saying, oh, but it's the same thing. We don't deal in lab grown stones. And when we deal in fancy colors like yellows or pinks or greens or chameleons or blues or anything, we had some orange diamonds today as well. If we have natural diamonds, that means not natural and then treated to get their color. It means natural out of the earth, out of the ground in that color. That's important. That's not something you expect to see anywhere else. We're going to show you right now, and we make them affordable despite all that rarity. And we're going to make that ring $999. And it's a full carat. Wait till you see it on. And then I always like to point out, this is great if you did want to stack around the sides, because look at how it sits up. There's a little split shank. And then if you want to, because the entire squared off platform is elevated, watch this. Pretend this is your favorite band. Look at how it nestles right up next to it. Better yet, I could probably go get that diamond band and show you how even that 107 diamond band would sit next to it beautifully as well. But to get a carat in diamonds, where 42 points of that 1 carat are the natural pinks you see pave through the middle, very impressive value at under $1,000, 7 minutes remaining. And then again, we rendezvous tomorrow night for our big St. Patrick's Day celebration 2025. Look at that. $9.99. Big value. The sphene is still here if you want to get a little jump start on your green. Color change sphene. That would be a great way to go. And also those Tanzanite drop earrings that we started with earlier. Also the Tahitian pearl. That was also $9.99. That one's still magically here. The big 13 millimeter in platinum Tahitian pearl ring. That is $9.99 as well. We're really busy on the phone lines. Everyone taking advantage, last minute opportunities and values. They are here. Guys, this is really it. This is it. We've got 6.5 minutes left of the broadcast. Time to ask about those pieces you cannot stop thinking about. Make sure you get them before somebody else does. Questions, requests, anything else we can show you from the entire weekend? Anything at all, you let me know. Actually, I got the 107 diamond band. Let me just see if that works, because I know our Wonder rings stack beautifully with the pink diamond. I just want to show you what I was talking about. If you did want to stack, and these maybe, yeah, oh, they do still work. I was worried they were 2 different sizes here, so wasn't sure they'd stack, but look at that. I just put that 107, and still, this one's a little bit smaller in size, but normally it's going to sit right up next to it. So you can see how that 107, by the way, that was $9.99 and that's $9.99. So you could get everything that I have on my ring finger there for under $2,000 and then play. And when they are the same size, they would sit right on next to each other, where this band goes right up against that other one. So again, they're just all different ring sizes here, so it doesn't always fit the way it would when you're going to get your ring size in all your favorite pieces here. So final look. We'll give you a last look at our $9.99 little mini wheel here for the Tahitian pearl, which is the 13 millimeter. That Tahitian pearl, by the way, is in platinum with 2 really sizable tube set diamonds. And then we've got the really cool pink and white diamond cushion square ring. Either way you go, $9.99 only. And then, of course, even that diamond band, we just had it, but there's the recap on the diamond band. That's the 107 diamond band. That's also $999. So what a wheel. I mean, to think that if you've got a $1,000 budget, look what you can take advantage of in this show here tonight for under $1,000. And yet the only one that's, well, the only one you can change in the gold color would be the diamond band. Our 2 incredible rubies are still here hanging out as well. If you'd like to go ahead and grab those, we had those big ovals that were so magnificent. Really good for our ruby collectors. Loved having those on display. And then if you'd like anything up there, all $9.99 across the board. You just don't expect to see that. Anything like that. Tahitian pearl at 13 millimeter diameter. The diamond band with 15 plus pointers apiece. The big pink diamond option as well. And then we do have a request for the end of the night. We will show you the big Sleeping Beauty. Oh, it's from earlier today. The Sleeping Beauty, which is also $9.99. Look at this. Here's the round Sleeping Beauty turquoise. That was the 3 carat 30 in that Sleeping Beauty, and we'll just remind you of the other ones up here because everything up here on this wheel is $9.99, and the Sleeping Beauty can be done in any gold color as well. The two in the back stay as they are, but the Sleeping Beauty can be done in white, yellow, or rose, and then it's got that little twist of pave diamonds leading up to the centerpiece, which notice the prongs at the northeast, south, and west points there. Looks beautiful on the hand, and that is one of the brighter Sleeping Beauties you will find. No matrix from our Sleeping Beauty. Not that they all came out of the ground that way, but what is regarded as by far the best source in the world is that mine in Arizona, which is also no longer, just like the Argon mine where our pink diamonds come from, no longer. So there are a lot of stones that we show. Blue Wing Block D, no longer. There are a lot of stones. Paraiba, no longer. Think about it. How much longer can a fine jewelry and natural gem business sustain when there aren't a lot of stones remaining left when it comes to the really fine qualities? And that's what we take such a just pleasure and pride in bringing to you on a daily basis. And this one is $9.99, and that you can see how it's purposely almost turned and twisted a little bit. It's meant to look like a bigger ribbon of diamonds leading up to that centerpiece right there in the middle. So that's $9.99 as well. That was a quick request and a recap from just the earlier show that I had with you this afternoon. So final call, 2.5 minutes left. Reminder, with you back tomorrow night. We've got a big Monday night. So Monday nights are always something that are affectionately regarded as must-see Monday because it's always a markdown day. We love Monday nights. Obviously, Monday nights, the start of a week, and we know it's a lot of times Mondays get a bad rap. So we like to really make your welcome into your week a big one with must-see Monday and markdowns. Well, tomorrow also very exciting. We're going to celebrate St. Patrick's Day together tomorrow night. So please join me. The show starts at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central Time, and 8 p.m. Eastern. And we got 3 hours like we always do in our show. So taking a last look at this wheel, and that will be our big celebration for St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. So I hope you'll join me for that. A lot of special things planned, and I'm looking forward to it. And we have a lot of new jewelry. All the pieces you saw tonight, well, they won't be a part of the show. We'll have a lot of new to take a look at. And so a lot of great values as well, as usual. So come join us for your Monday night, and we'll make sure your week starts off beautifully. And of course, $9.99 on the turquoise, $9.99 on the Tahitian pearl. That's their 13 millimeter in the platinum. And then here's your pink and white diamonds, 1 carat total weight. Also $9.99. I know that 4.5 carat color change sphene is still here. We've got that one down to $49.99 if you'd like to grab that. We're still here, even though we've got only 1:15 left of airtime tonight on television. We are still here for a few minutes after that. Our phone lines remain open to answer any questions you might have, or more importantly, get orders placed before someone else takes your piece of jewelry. So that's even more paramount. So make sure you dial in, jot down that number so you know how to reach us, because once the show goes off the air, that number will no longer be there. So make sure you jot that down so you know how to get in touch with us, and we'll be here for a couple minutes. Continue to honor these big values you've seen all weekend long. A big thank you from me to you and from all of us at TVON for watching and shopping this weekend. It's been a fun one. And of course, tomorrow night, we really bring it. I love a good holiday. And when we can bring you, it's a fun holiday, right? Irish or not, we can all be Irish for a day and celebrate the lucky day. So we're going to have a great time tomorrow night. Join me at 5 o'clock. Again, 5 Pacific, 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. We kick off 3 big hours live with you from Los Angeles, and we'll have a big St. Patty's Day party. So I can't wait. Again, happy birthday to our director extraordinaire, Tony. Tony, thank you for putting in all the amazing hard work you do every day, but especially today on your birthday. It was nice to celebrate with you. And thank you so much, everybody, for joining me as well. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you tomorrow night. Can't wait. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow night at 5.